after making your selection. So basically the next week is kind of just you getting some training time in. They inform you what you need to. You start to learn about tinkering with machinery, which seems to be a specialty of this organization, and you find your stuff sitting on your bed. How are you getting along with your roommate, by the way? No, there's no intro, fuck it. How are you getting along with your roommate, by the way?
Ignoring her as much as possible.
Okay. Well, she does much of the same. You get down to business. Tinkering with machinery is pretty good. You learn how to bend metals and small components into place to make tools for your need. Learning the basics, essentially. One day, you get a call on your cell phone asking you, would you like internal or external affairs? Picking internal affairs. The next day, you get a packet slid underneath the door.
What? But my training time.
No. This is at the end of the week.
I know.
Yeah.
I thought you said I get a month.
No, you get a week.
Yeah, but you said I get a week, and then you said that I'll get another 4 weeks afterwards for actual training.
Yeah, after this.
Oh my goodness.
After this, you get a month after every assignment, unless you would like to take more, but we'll get to that later. We will get to that later. So, yeah. It's a small packet. It's a small, envelope containing many folded pieces of paper. Okay, so Grayskull.
Aye, Captain.
I'm assuming you open this in a private place.
That I will.
All right.
Comfort of my bed.
First of all, laying in bed, opening these, kicking your feet up like a teenage girl. Yeah, it's a bunch of paper. It is 15 pieces of paper. First is an introduction. Welcoming you to assignment SA. Giving you a small briefing of the problems at hand. There is some pretty big issues going on. So, a homicide case has recently been covered up by one of the major top 10 heroes in Japan, that being Bang. Sorry, not Japan, America. That being Bang.
Isn't that the guy that set all those that orphanage on fire?
No, that was Lumberjack.
No. I want that guy's case.
Bang is the number 3 hero in America.
Oh no. I've made a mistake.
So, by what this packet says, his underling, a man named Shark, committed multiple homicides in quick succession over the course of 3 minutes, killing, speaking of teenage girls, 4 teenage girls and their college coach in the back of a car. This has been completely covered up. They have become missing persons, and members within the Heroes Association, that being Bang himself and multiple other small-time heroes that work under Bang, have dragged the bodies away to an unknown location. An investigator known as Gibbeth has gotten involved. Gibbeth is a private investigator hired by the police department to find these corpses. Apparently, Gibbeth got some real nice photos of everything that was going on before they were also killed.
Gibby, no!
Not Gibby, sorry. Nah, wrong country.
Yeah, no, Gibby in America.
Oh, I had assumed that this happened in America.
This did happen in America, but Gibby is mostly working out of Japan currently.
Oh, okay.
Oh, weird.
So
I thought Gibbeth was his government name.
there is a member of the staff of this organization of Omni, which has the ability to touch any object and recreate any object that was produced from that object previously. Gibbeth's
They want me to get the camera.
camera, yes, Gibbeth's camera is currently locked up in Shark's private palace in the, in the Hollywood Hills. It is a
Okay.
It is a large mansion there. Unfortunately, the mansion was personally constructed, so they can't give you any blueprints or anything, but they can give you multiple photos of the mansion itself.
We can't find access to that to the blueprints.
Unfortunately, it was privately constructed. The only person who would know is the staff itself.
Well, I'd assume that they keep a record.
They do not.
They do not. Okay.
Probably for reasons just like this one. So
They probably pay extra for that.
they certainly do. So that's the simple lowdown of the situation. That's the quick briefing. The other documents you find in here ask you to take a more delicate touch of the situation. Shark is a very dangerous individual. To not a person, but a company. Shark has the ability to manipulate finances very well. That's essentially what their quirk is. He is also very tall, very imposing physically as well, and as a mutation type quirk, can do some serious damage even still. Not much is known about the full capabilities of their quirk, as they are a sidekick that rarely does anything. They are still a member of the Heroes Association, though.
Okay.
And now we get to the really important stuff. The mansion itself. So, it is a modern-style mansion on the side of a very steep, almost 90-degree cliff. By what has been seen, there is about 45 hired Japanese mercenaries by a company called Harun Kara Inc., which is a pseudo name for the company known as Blackwater. They're mercenaries.
We're getting too realistic.
Who said we weren't? The guy who made Blackwater in real life works for Japan and China as making mercenary groups now. Anyways.
It's, Blackwater, you said.
Yes, it's a pseudonym for the company known as Blackwater.
Okay.
As you would think, they are all quirked up individuals, especially now, who are all armed. They have standard outfitting kits. It has been seen that they all carry very, very powerful automatic machine guns, specifically A3A3s. A compact, powerful 5.56 rifle. Many of them using blatantly illegal equipment, but they aren't actually governed by any government while on US soil, thanks to their mercenary status.
Illegal equipment like what?
Banana clips, underbarrel shotguns, grenade launchers.
Okay. So I'm fighting war crimes.
You're fighting war crimes.
Okay, alright.
The mansion...
They want me to deal with this stealthily.
Yes,
They
that
don't,
is one of
they
the
don't
things.
want a, they don't want a
Yes.
50-person firefight going on inside of this mansion, and then just dead bodies all over the place.
Yes, the mansion itself is built in a very Arcadian way. It's not like I'm assuming you're imagining Tony Stark's mansion from the
Kind of,
MCU.
yeah.
It's not like that. It is a large gray box with horizontal windows running across the span of each floor. That's how they know there are 4 floors. Yeah,
Who
like
the
a
fuck spends millions of dollars on a house and makes it a fucking actual stone box from Minecraft.
it's
I'd be pissed if I built this place. I'd be angry. I'd be like, no way, this guy is blowing millions of dollars. I would not be able to afford this house at the end of my life if I saved every penny. And it is literally the ugliest shit I've ever seen.
Bro, it's modern art. It actually is.
Modern shit in a box.
Speaking of boxes, the top of it is a helipad, and it is surrounded by a very large fence. Very large electrified fence. Now let's get to the security. It's actually pretty lax. Other than the mercenaries that are meant to take care of the place while Shark isn't there.
Hold on. You said, is it specifically the helipad that is surrounded by an electric fence?
No, it's the entire place, and the helipad is on top of this large gray box.
Okay. I was gonna be very confused.
So,
do we seem to have a place where we would know where the generator for the electric fence is?
not at all, although they can tell you it is underground.
Underground. Okay. I feel like this is gonna end up way bigger than they think it is.
It's just an entire facility.
I'm gonna get down there and I'm gonna get teleported to a space station.
No. That's not a thing again. Hey, wait a minute. I just realized something. Seraphim, how are you here?
I've decided to discard that thought.
Was work just really short today? He's not even here. Okay. So, it's a pretty weird place. First of all the exterior windows are tinted, but they're not made out of like bulletproof glass or anything. There's clearly a basement. That is obvious. There is a very large garden out front, actually guarded by someone competent. Like the person guards the garden.
Yeah, obviously. Okay.
It's a woman named Ling.
Is it like an actual straight up stone box?
Yes.
Is there anything? Holy shit! This is.
Yeah. I'll draw it out on Roll20. I was gonna make a map for it. I was gonna make a map for it anyways pretty soon. Because I have one in my hand that I wanted to make. It's mostly done. Okay, get on Roll20. I'll literally show you what this looks like.
Just a square.
It's more of a rectangle, actually.
It's a flat square.
Is that what rectangles are? Oops. Okay. Just tell me when you're looking at Roll20.
Hold on, I'm making notes.
Okay. Very.
First time I've ever made notes.
That's good, though. It's good.
Technically, no. I made notes in the whole Kaido 91 situation,
I see.
but they ended up not being used like at all. They were all useless. How far is the garden
It's
from the main building?
literally against it. The garden is pretty big. It wraps all the way around it. It's clearly an artistic piece.
Around the like from all walls?
Yeah, I mean, other than the one that's suspended off the side of the fucking cliff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put a breach charge there. No, there's definitely like mines in the ground or some shit.
The security isn't seemingly that big. They definitely don't have...
45 people is a lot, especially since their equipment's so heavy.
That is known, but it doesn't seem like the
highest, any more, and they would have to start like mounting like actual turrets, like on the side of the walls and shit.
Yeah, but the place, as far as they can tell, they don't know much about this place, but as far as they can tell, the place isn't made for like, it's not siege ready, basically. He just has a lot of hired help.
He's not supposed to make it siege worthy. It's supposed to be his house.
That is true.
It would look suspicious if it was siege worthy.
It's a very suspicious looking house to begin with, though.
It's naturally suspicious looking, but it would be like, why is this guy actually ready for a straight up like battlefield to erupt?
It's pretty funny though. Okay, so and then right here.
Is it typical to get help?
Like this for this kind of stuff? Yes.
Okay, so like it is very likely we will have multiple agents working on this.
Yes. In fact, you know who they are from this packet already.
Okay.
So, if you take a look at Roll20, this will give you a better understanding of the situation here. When you're ready, of course.
I'm getting in right now.
So, there's a rough drawing of it right here. It is... Tell me when you can see it, because I know Roll20 does that bullshit.
It's taking like 20 seconds to load. What the actual fuck is this?
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing the big red dot is the,
So, yes. This is the house. It is literally a fucking gray rectangle. The dark red parts down here, that is where the garden is mainly located. That's the helipad. This big black thing is the gate. Is like the big fence. Everything that is white down here is the 90-foot drop.
I'd assume so.
There is someone very competent, which is very well known. A former vigilante turned hero named Ling, who is a Chinese hero. She is very dangerous, it is noted. She's probably the most competent person on staff. She has two quirks. One, immortality.
What?
She is immortal. She is immortal. She is completely immortal. She does not age physically. You all right over there?
I'm about to clock out.
She has immortality. Her actual age, she looks about 29. Her actual age is 158. And she has speedster. She's very fast. She's not literally She's not literally like a speedster from Marvel, but she is very, very fast. And she's very good at martial arts. You get a picture of her, of course. She's a 5-foot-tall Chinese woman with dark black hair. And a very sort of sharp face. Very sort of sharp, serious face. She protects the garden specifically and patrols the area around. She is also the gardener. Like, actually, she's the gardener. So there you go. Now, something to note first, it is unknown why Shark even still has this fucking camera. They don't know why he...
Maybe he just likes looking at the pictures and jerking off every once in a while.
I mean, perhaps it has been known some people do that, yes.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have the pictures anymore. They've been destroyed. Like, the physical pictures that were printed, they've been destroyed. The camera hasn't, though. But the camera's memory has been wiped. However, it is known... What to say?
This is way too obvious. I feel like this is a trap.
It is known that he keeps it in his personal vault, as he's spoken about it before, in a display case.
What do you mean he's spoken about it?
He has spoken about it to... Well, not to, but... He has openly spoken about a camera he keeps in his personal vault in a display case with the name Gibbeth underneath on a plaque. Not publicly, of course, but in private, amongst the members of the Heroes Association. And of course, as you would think, your organization has people which can hear that stuff. Typical kind of stuff.
This is terrible. Okay.
There you are. That is the rundown. Now, let's meet the two people you're going to be working with.
Hold on. I will likely research Gibbeth.
Gibbeth was another name for that detective.
I know.
They were a American private detective working for about 40 years. They originally were a police officer on the force. They retired to work for private detective work in their late 50s. And they've lived for quite a while. They died recently, unknown causes. They are marked as missing. However, he is pretty old, so most people just believe that he died somewhere of age, and no one can find him. That's what the public really thinks. The public has no actual information on any of this.
I'd assumed so.
To everyone else, the victims went missing one night. A few gangs and a couple villain organizations were blamed for it. And Gibbeth is completely unrelated. So, that's the basic breakdown you get. You do know Gibbeth did have a quirk.
Okay.
Gibbeth had a quirk of machine learning. I guess it's not too important, but you do know they had a quirk of machine learning.
What does that mean?
Where they could touch a machine and know its exact purpose and how to use it. Obviously, that's useful as a detective. So basically, let's say they touched, I don't know, let's say they touched a flash drive, right? Their quirk would tell them, this is a flash drive. Here is how you make it. And here, yes, and here's how you use it.
That gets pretty complicated.
It does. It even tells them how you make the object in detail. The last thing to note, I forgot to mention this. This was small. It's just a small detail. Well, it is known that all of the victims are dead, right? Everyone in this case who has gone missing has died. There have been occasionally screams of a non-human kind have been coming from the southern section of the house. So right over here.
Okay.
These screams sound more monotone, essentially. It's hard to call them human. As if someone screaming in terror couldn't make much noise and could not express any emotion through their screams of terror.
So, like, against the cliff face? Yeah.
Yeah. Right here.
Is this an accurate description size-wise of the house? Can I get that?
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll just morph it on Roll20 so the cells are correct.
Okay. How loud is allowed?
They
How
ask you.
quiet do I have to be? What is the bare minimum?
They ask you to be as discreet as possible. If you have to encounter someone, make sure they either don't see you or don't remember it.
Or don't remember it.
We'll get to why they can't remember it later. Alright, it is accurate on Roll20 now.
Literal Men in Black fucking... Hey, can you look at this for me? Ping!
Unfortunately, you don't have anything like that.
Oh, I don't have anything like that.
But one of your teammates does.
I had assumed so. Okay. I think now is a good time to get into les teammates.
You got two of them.
Okay.
One male, one female. Let's go over the male first. He's...
I have a question to ask.
Yes.
My monocle to see stats, does that work through video camera recordings and such?
It does. Yeah. Yes, it does.
It works through live feeds. What about picture?
Pictures, no. It does not. You actually need to see the creature moving, I believe.
So recording.
Yes, recordings will also work.
Okay, I will likely later attempt to find recordings of... I will take note of the actual people there and try to find recordings of each of them.
Yes. First, let me go over your teammates. The guy, he is a taller man. He's 26 years old. You actually find out a lot about him. They pretty much give you his whole fucking case file, as they did for him, probably to you.
Which they shouldn't have that much knowledge, to be fair.
He is 26 years old. His name is Jason, funnily enough. This one doesn't set himself on fire, though.
That's funny.
Instead, he's got a kind of a different quirk. It's just as dangerous, though, but less volatile. So his name is Jason. He doesn't have a last name. He was never given a last name. So his name is just Jason.
Alright. That's the kind of person that works for this fucking organization. Can I get how long he's been a part of Omni?
26 years.
Oh! Okay.
Officially, he was part of the pre-organization. He's one of the former operatives' children. He's part of the pre-organization before Mr. Dream turned it into Omni. Keep in mind, that's pre-Deku. So we're talking like old shit.
Yeah, that's literally like 19-year-old Deku when he was still just like a teacher.
Yeah.
Or, like turning into a teacher.
So they're pretty well trained. They have a miraculous quirk, which you learn that his personality is very outgoing. It first explains the personality. He's very outgoing. He's not very serious. He's kind of a goofball and a slacker. But on missions, he is effective simply thanks to his quirk, which he calls the roofie touch. That's not what it's actually called.
Okay, alright. I'm just... this is gonna be a dude. I'm sure this guy's seen hundreds of teammates killed.
Listen, man. You don't call your quirk or the roofie touch without seeing some shit, I guess.
Going crazy.
This
guy is so not gonna give a fuck if I die.
Specifically, it is a quirk called Septic Touch.
Oh my gosh.
When he touches anyone with his bare skin, even if it's just their clothing, so long as he touches you with his bare skin, 98% of people, including most pro heroes, fall unconscious and do not remember the last 24 hours before falling unconscious. That is all his quirk does. It is a mutation quirk. He cannot turn it off. No. It is permanent.
Please do not get close to me.
He wears gloves.
My statement stands.
Please do not get close to me.
I do not want to be touched by a man with a quirk named Septic Touch.
Speaking of the septic part, after the person wakes up, they usually suffer from some form of food or blood poisoning. The reason this is because his skin produces a septic slime-like substance that is barely visible, that causes powerful allergic reactions in the human body like a form of snake venom. Fast-working snake venom. It actually shuts off the thresholds in your brain. Basically, it prevents your brain from functioning. While it's not lethal, there's been no case of anyone dying from it, it's very, very powerful.
Is it possible to get that sort of slimy substance and use it?
Unfortunately, no.
You suck.
I mean, you can technically, so it has a limit. If taken off of his body, it will dry out and vanish. It'll evaporate specifically in 12 seconds.
2 turns, okay.
Unfortunately, they would literally have neuralizers if that wasn't true. They just hit you with a fucking dart, and then you'd go to sleep and forget everything. Keep in mind, if he touches a person multiple times, they will begin to forget longer and longer periods of time.
Okay.
So if he touches a person twice, they will forget 2 days, and then every other touch instance of him making physical contact with a creature erases another day from their memory.
Oh shit.
So there you go. His code name is Forget Me Not.
Of course.
Next up is Sarah Hall.
Hold on.
Tell me when you're ready.
Okay. I'm ready.
Next up is Sarah Hall. So, Sarah is... What'd you say?
Years of age.
I was about to say that. Sarah is a 20-year-old, blonde-haired American woman. Dark green eyes. Actually, now that you look at it, these two could be siblings if one of them wasn't from fucking Germany. They look very similar.
I'm pseudo siblings with both of these people.
In a way, you're German.
And American.
Yeah, don't worry about it. So...
What does that mean?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's like saying I forgive you.
So you see this, right? She is very short. She's 5'3". Her code name, I'll go over this first. For some reason that's written at the top, not the bottom, is Decker. So let's go over her personality. Her personality is stoic and serious. She believes her
These
position...
people do not work well together.
No. Don't worry about that.
Well, no! No!
Her position in Omni, she believes, is a fucking might of God. She's also religious, by what you find out. She's a Christian. She believes that her position in Omni is a gift from God to allow her to root out corruption and evil from the world. Her quirk is known as Core. So, she is Captain Ginyu, basically. Imagine Captain Ginyu, but instead of body changing, it's object changing.
I did not watch Dragon Ball, so you're gonna have to actually explain it.
Okay, so when she makes eyesight contact, this includes through cameras, right? And live video, unfortunately not recordings. When she makes eye contact with anyone, she can attempt to possess them. It's a very difficult save for her, but she can try and do that. When someone is possessed, they are basically shoved into the back of their own mind.
Okay.
They know exactly what's going on. Not that they are possessed, obviously, but they are fully aware of everything. They just cannot control their own body. This lasts for 1 hour, until eventually she is kicked out. Whenever she is possessing someone, she will go to the body she previously was possessing. When the hour ends, unless she's been in that one for an hour, then she will go back to the previous one, and so on and so forth, until she returns to her actual body. She does not use this quirk in that way very often. Instead, she uses it for its alternative uses. She can do this to objects as well.
Okay.
She can possess objects physically and move them around as if she was holding them. Think of it like...
So Annabelle just fucking...
Yeah. Yeah, and the Annabelle quirk. Essentially. She can actually do something like that. If she possessed a doll, she could make it move. She can do this to any physical object that is medium size or smaller, up to the size of a bullet. She can do this for an infinite amount of time. However, anyone with a good sense of quirks, as in they can either sense quirks or a good amount of perception, can tell that the object is breathing.
What?
Yes.
Can I get her to stop breathing?
She can hold her breath. Now let's talk about who you can affect. You can affect Jason.
I'd assumed that this quirk was going to easily be over 400 points.
His quirk is 280 points. It is just a saving throw. It is a single, very difficult saving throw. That is it. Unfortunately, it can't quite affect Sarah.
They have a saving throw?
Yeah, Jason, they get a saving throw. It's just DC 38.
Holy shit. Okay. If he repeatedly is touching them, do they have to repeatedly make the saving throw?
Yes, they do.
Okay. And Sarah?
Sarah is 480 points.
Holy shit.
And her saving throw is DC 18 against being fucking possessed. Alrighty then. That is what you learn. Now, you are given some time in advance. You are given a week to prepare and request for objects and equipment.
I'm assuming I don't pay.
No, you don't.
Okay, that'd be very weird if I had to pay for this.
They're not trying to get money out of you. You work for them.
Do I get a paycheck? Do I get paid?
Technically, at the end of every mission, yes.
Okay.
So...
Okay. Can I meet these people prior?
Absolutely. Just give me one moment. I will have to cut recording here. I'm being called. They actually... I'm assuming you expressed that, and they can hook you up with them probably like the next day, right? The next day. You're given a...
Oh, to meet them?
Yes, to meet them.
Okay.
Probably like the next day. They tell you they can get you in a room with them. They suggest a coffee break with no coffee. Or
why no coffee?
Coffee has a habit of triggering Jason.
Jesus. He just has ADHD.
He might. He's never been tested.
Just putting him on ADHD meds.
He might. He's never been tested, but he might.
Jesus.
He might.
We are in Omni, the mega discreet superhero organization, and they didn't test this guy that might very obviously have ADHD.
Listen,
my
they're
God.
not. I mean, they can't get close
No matter
to.
where I go, I'm surrounded by idiots.
It's not like they can get close to test him, and he's always refused shit like that. So it's like, what are you gonna do?
Dude, I'm literally about to touch this monocle and make it like an ADHD detector.
Damn. But otherwise, what are you doing the rest?
What are the debuffs and buffs for ADHD?
There isn't any.
Damn it.
Sorry, you don't get any training time for it. So, what do you do? What do you do?
For like that one day?
Yeah.
I'm assuming we have satellites because of how ridiculous this is.
Indeed.
But I get a view of the house?
So, it's about what you think. The satellite orbits around the Earth every day, and it takes a picture of just about everything. The pictures are deleted 1 week later. Over the house, it's about what you would think.
I can't get no Karama 1 action.
No.
Damn it. I was gonna try to see them with my monocle to see really what I'm up against.
Unfortunately, I hate no Karama 1 action here. It's not that good. You don't got...
surprised with what quirks do. I'm very surprised.
Yeah, you get some information though, right? So, first thing you can pretty much immediately tell is the place is very populated. Obviously, the guards are there.
Is there more people than the guards?
Yes, actually.
Oh shit.
You see what look like wealthy individuals walking around the garden quite often. A woman and a middle-aged woman, 2 younger women, and 4 children. Yeah, you see those. You also see a van, basically. A black van pulls in to the driveway in these pictures. Like a big black van with a cable company's logo on it. Just a standard cable company. You probably... They're probably your provider originally as well. So there you go.
Yeah, do I get a death benefit?
Yes, you do.
I actually do? Okay. Now I have to decide which mother that actually goes to.
That's a good question.
Damn. Or I could just choose some random fucking guy. I could be like, yeah, actually Cole gets it.
No. The biggest plot twist in the world, you send it to Jason.
Which one?
The fire Jason.
No! That man did nothing for me.
He'd be like, no, you send it to the small Sarah. There you go.
I was thinking about that, but he's literally like
Rich.
Maximan's
Yeah.
Maximan's son. He does not need money. That'd be like sending it to Seraphim.
Essentially. Except a bit more grateful. So...
Yeah. He'd be like, damn, that's crazy. Seraphim would be like, charity work.
The fuck is this?
He would think I'm trying to get him to pay for, like to give me that money. He wouldn't even read it. He'd see the number and my name, and he'd think I was asking him for that money.
Maybe. But right now... Yeah... It's about all you can tell. The place looks the same as from the images, as they probably used the satellite to gain some of these images. Although, you get a good look at her.
Ling.
So, this is a real scale of the map, by the way.
Yeah.
She is standing right here.
In the garden. Oh,
In
she's not on the garden side?
This is part of the garden. The dark red is the garden.
Yeah, but I thought you meant like when you said like she typically goes around the garden side, then you meant like specifically the eastern side with the where it's like a heavier gardened area.
No, she is all over the entire place. She's usually over here because there's more to do. But she is standing right here in one image, and then about every image is taken 8 seconds. So 8 seconds later, she is right here.
Holy shit.
Which is 900 feet.
900 feet, 8 seconds. Why is she doing that?
Well, she's standing right here, watering carrots and pulling weeds from the carrot garden. And then she's standing right here taking a smoke break.
Holy shit. She is... If we are spotted, we are to immediately leave or prepare to fight her.
She's very fast. Also...
Third option, eat your cyanide cap. Just get it out of the way.
I won't have that.
I won't. Hey, listen, man. They'd pay you extra.
If I carried a cyanide capsule?
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Alright, hold on.
At 60 yen.
There we go. Okay. Another thing you notice. So, pretty perceptive. But, just give me a... Because it's a top-down perspective, give me a perception roll. Or investigation.
A perception on a picture? Odd.
One of those two, or investigation. Investigation also works.
Do they have different DCs?
They are the same. Let's see. First roll of the session.
Possibly hot dog shit.
He rolls. I will warn you. So, Grayskull has a habit of sucking.
Fuck you. 21.
21? Nice. There we go. Very nice.
Do I need to reroll?
Not at all. You pass. You got a 9.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Slightly
So,
below average.
Yeah. It's hard to see, but one of these pictures does have her, like, moving. She's one of the only ones you can readily identify by her body, basically, because she's so identifiable. She has high heels on.
Odd.
The heel to them is a fucking sword.
Oh. Okay.
They're actually not high heels at all. They're the flat-footed Chinese shoes. You know the ones I'm talking about, the dancer shoes.
Yeah.
They're
the
those.
Ones where it's like a spot in the middle.
Yeah, like that. But heels have been put on them that are small daggers.
Great.
And that's pretty much all you can learn from the pictures about the people. Let's talk about the house. There is a helicopter on top of it. You can see it's probably a private helicopter. It's not armed. It's not an armed vehicle. However, it's ready. You can tell that. It's a helicopter they probably get around in. You know how some celebrities fly around in helicopters? It's like that. Yes, like that one. It's probably like that. That's probably his private vehicle he uses. So, that's what you can tell about the house itself. Nothing. The house is so Arcadian it is hard to see, and the way the satellite is, it's not positioned in a way you can see the tinted windows. Unfortunately, it's literally top down. So, yeah. Though you can tell there's probably a pilot in there somewhere whose job is to pilot the helicopter. There is a door at the bottom of a small ramp next to the helicopter pad, as you would think.
Does the helicopter just stay up there?
Yes, it does. It just sits on the pad. You can tell what type it is. It can hold 5 people.
Okay.
Not including the driver. The 2 drivers. It's pretty fast and nippy. It's definitely a helicopter. It's, once again, not armed. It doesn't have any weaponry on it. It doesn't have any armor on it either. It's just normal. So, I think that does it then for the pictures. Do you want to do anything else?
For this time, I am... as far as fighting styles, what do the other 2 typically do?
Jason.
Sarah and Jason.
Jason does Aikido.
Unarmed. Okay.
Sarah is really, really good with bludgeoning weapons. They're both melee.
Okay. Alright. Do I really need... I think I might need to become the ranged guy. I feel like that's not too common of an archetype right now.
It usually is not, no. There's too many Sarahs in this campaign. Time to start killing them.
Sure.
Okay, so America is nuclear orbital striked.
That kills 2 of them.
It does. It does. So it also says that for this time you will be... Oh, no. I already read that. Okay, so... Yeah. You're able to learn some more about them if you want. You learn that Jason has 20 years of experience.
Yeah, that shit's wild. That is actually kind of nuts.
Although most of them have been in the... Most of them have been as a interrogator. Not a field operative. Not a field operative.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Yeah, interrogator. Something crazy about that?
No. I was just saying it makes sense for the character because work doesn't really help him with combat.
It does not.
Unless you let him grab you.
But it does let him allow people to forget the pain that they've felt so they can feel it again.
If they make this save, they don't fall unconscious, correct?
They don't fall unconscious and they don't forget anything and nothing happens.
Nothing happens, alright.
It is, as we would call it, a fuck or suck. So...
Fuck. Ling is gonna have like a plus 35 fucking
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I honestly might kill this woman. If we knock her out, I might just, like, put a bullet in her head. Because she's kind of too dangerous.
How is she dangerous? She only has movement speed of... Anyways. So...
Casually taking a smoke break 8 seconds, 900 feet away.
It's like she just DOs, she just pauses time. Yeah, it's not that she's moving fast, it's that time moves really slowly for her.
It's literally just fucking Knuckle Duster. This is Knuckle Duster's fucking great-grandma.
Not Zoom.
Zoom. Nah, fuck my hero. It's Quicksilver.
No, Quicksilver doesn't slow down time.
Yeah, he's real fast.
No, that's why I said Zoom. Professor Zoom from Flash. He slows down time. It makes him look like he has super speed.
Zoom.
He technically speeds up his own time.
Slowing down time is a far better ability than
Super
being a
speed.
speedster, because being a speedster actually encroaches on your normal everyday life.
It kind of does.
No, not kinda. It does. Like
But then again,
you're kind of stuck in that, or at least like when you use your powers, you have to eat more and like shit like that. Your body's different, but speeding up, like slowing down time, yeah, that's you can just like turn that shit off.
What if you couldn't?
Then it would be then you'd be Red Rush from fucking Invincible.
I suppose that's true.
You'd be like sitting there waiting for a conversation to end, or like to get to your part.
It's just, oh god, I fucking hate this little shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, as far as
is it possible to request people for specific missions?
It is, if
I want them to help with a specific thing.
It is, yes. As far as Sarah goes, she has 5 years of experience.
5 years? Odd. Okay.
She's actually in a similar position to you. She was a student of the American UA, taken out and joining Omni.
This is very weird. I wonder why Omni does this.
So they don't have to keep faking the deaths of multiple very important heroes.
No, I mean like her quirk isn't dangerous.
I mean,
and same with like Jason. I understand Jason. His is literally it's because of the fact that it's a mutation. It's dangerous, but hers isn't.
Hers is an emitter, yeah.
This is an odd circumstance I've been placed in, and I think I actually do need to become the
range build.
The ranged build in order to help with that situation, because we have enough unarmed. Or we have enough melee.
Alrighty then. So with that, I'm assuming you're continuing to train your new ability skill for this day.
Yeah, sure.
Alrighty then. That gets you to 22. No, sorry. 20. Could do basic math there for a second. That gets you to 20, I believe. Let me check. Hold on, let me cut recording here.
I'd like to have all of the funds, please.
Okay, so what's going to happen is we're going to go over your meeting with your troops, and we're going to go to the other two. One of them is dead, so hopefully he'll come back by some time in the future. Let's meet the team, right? Ba, 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 da, 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 da. Meet the roofer. All right. So you get a text message that the members of your elite, quote unquote, elite fighting force are in the coffee break room on the 2nd floor on the right side. Good luck.
Good luck. Okay.
Do you go?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. This place is organized pretty well. You can pretty easily find it. There's a sign in 3 different languages above it. You find it, and it's what you would expect. It's a room with a table, 3 vending machines, and the second table, a TV in one corner. with very weird looking, like, purple wallpaper. Sitting in the room is a single person. You would know them as Jason. Tall, blonde, dark green eyes. Right now, he has a PlayStation Portable in his hand.
This guy's playing a PSP? Are you playing the
Yes.
Star Wars game?
Lego, he says, looking up at you. Ah, wait a minute. You're that guy I'm supposed to meet here, right?
Yep.
And kill.
I see. Oh, I was very busy being the wall fairy when I was told to contact you and meet you here.
Oh. Okay.
Very well.
I see that Sarah's not here yet.
I don't know where they are. What is a Sarah?
Oh. He's autistic.
I only know of Agent Decker. Anyways,
Oh,
so
you should get tested for ADHD.
that's a very weird thing to say to someone as soon as you meet them. You should definitely get tested for grade A depression.
I'm as alive as ever, baby.
Whips out Dick. Hey, look at that. It's an alien cucumber.
I knew a woman who liked sea cucumbers once.
I don't know many people. Anyways, he says, I've just been watching this hilarious stuff. You ever seen the Discovery Channel?
Yeah.
God, it's the funniest shit in the world.
This guy's actually losing his fucking mind.
It's pretty funny. I really like it when they die. Did you know
Just like Mary
hyena?
from the Monster Hunter campaign.
Yeah, not like Mary from the Monster Hunter campaign. Did you know hyenas will usually go anus first into an elephant carcass?
Yes.
Craziest shit in the world, you know. Damn, nature. You scary. Anyways, what's your name?
My name's Adam Grayskull.
I thought that was a joke.
What do you mean?
Well, Grayskull is not a common last name. I thought that was your code name, like Grayskull, because, you know, you like... Yeah, there's no correlation between your quirk and your code name there.
No, there's almost no... I guess they could make my code name The Giver. But I feel like that'd be too on the nose.
They called you Charity Case.
It's actually horrible.
That's what the code...
It's actually bad to talk about people behind their backs like that, you know?
That's what I would call you.
Why am I a Charity Case?
Because you give people stuff.
I feel like that's the exact opposite.
I don't really know what that word means anyway. So...
He did not receive a normal education. He has just been fighting for the past 26 years.
One day he woke up, a man stood over him, and he said, "Get ready to go on your first operation." No, but he says, you know, he points at you. You seem like the kind of guy who enjoys some real good coffee. He pulls out a box of chocolate milk.
Oh, he's retarded.
You don't like coffee, he says, going over to the counter, grabbing a cup of coffee, and pouring the chocolate milk into it. putting honey into it, putting sugar into it, putting creamer into it, mixing it up.
This guy's like actually a child.
He then pours about 4 teaspoons of cocoa powder into it, then puts some marshmallows on top, and then heats it up in the microwave.
He actually is a child.
How's that child?
I go, oh, you poor thing.
Why?
No normal childhood, only work and
This
murder.
is actually worse than no. This is very similar to my living.
Damn.
We're one and the same, unfortunately. I at least matured. This guy is still like a 12-year-old.
He says, the marshmallows make it creamy.
Yeah.
Anyways.
You need psychiatric help. I'm sorry.
Why does everybody say that? I don't need psychiatric help. I need spicy ramen, he says, taking a sip of the coffee.
Yeah, I don't know if you can call that coffee anymore.
It's hot cocoa with coffee extract. I'm living in the Civil War.
Okay, you can't say you're living in the Civil War. It has honey, marshmallows, and chocolate milk in it.
Yeah, I'm a little bit rich. Fuck you.
And sugar.
Yeah, fuck you. They were sugar slaves.
We're not living in the Civil War.
There were sugar slaves at the time.
I feel bad for you.
Now then. That's a good cup of whatever this is.
Diabetes.
Yeah, probably.
It's probably got like fucking 15 grams of sugar. So, what does your quirk do? I don't really understand it from the briefing.
Effectively, create and then give quirks to other people.
Oh. How long's that been around? Did you cause the Dark Ages?
I don't think I caused the Dark Ages. I think.
Oh. Were you part of it?
I'm 15.
No, I mean your quirk. Was your quirk a thing back then?
I believe so. It was one of the big 4.
Oh. So, man who steals, man who has no life, and
me.
What's the 4th one? He says, sweating.
So there's at least 5.
But you said the big 4. You can't fucking count.
Yeah. It's not me. All right, it's
It's whoever named.
Yeah. I actually do truly believe that they are likely all about the exact same. Like they were all one quirk. Is my theory.
Oh, the god quirk.
Yeah. Actually, that would actually be the god quirk. Actually, just being able to make quirks, yeah. Make quirks, give quirks, take quirks.
Have quirk.
Have quirk. So basically, I gave every non-quirked person a quirk.
I see.
That's what I did, not my quirk.
That's what you
Technically,
do.
that wasn't even me. That was my dad's quirk and one of the big 4 combining.
You have a dad?
I have, yeah. You had
Oh,
a dad
damn.
too?
Well, yeah, but I mean, I never met him.
I actually do know a guy who doesn't have a dad.
Oh, damn. By the way, I'm diabetic.
God damn it, he's about to die.
I'm not performing any medical intervention on this man.
He just wanted to slide that one in there.
I go, oh, likely from your quirk, surely.
No. Actually, it's the opposite. It's the opposite of that.
Huh?
I don't know what's going on anymore. What are we talking about? My quirk takes.
I know a guy who has a bunch of allergies, but they're from his quirk.
Oh.
So I'd assume that you got your diabetes from a quirk.
No, I'm allergic to eel venom, though.
I mean, yeah.
I'm pretty sure he was also allergic to poison.
Yep.
I feel like everyone's allergic to poison.
Yeah, but like amply so.
I see.
Like
He takes a
know,
sip of
being
the coffee.
poisoned doesn't mean that you have an allergy to being poisoned.
I was gonna
He
say
also
something.
had an allergy.
Oh, you're right. My quirk requires me to eat a lot of sugar because my
I know who your dad is.
my roofers are made of sugar.
I know who your father is.
Who's my father?
It's so sad that his quirk has developed this way.
I don't know. Anyways, so yeah. I bet you never seen a German black man before, huh? He's not even slightly black.
Yeah, I was about to say. I did once.
Oh yeah, who was it? Oh God, don't say it. Well, in campaign we've met another. He's part German. He's mostly French.
Wee.
I want to kill you so badly. So he says, yeah. So, how old are you?
15.
Oh, nice. You're pretty young.
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh.
Not in like any weird way. I mean, you got a lot of years of experience ahead of you. Go on, Grayskull. What's your retort?
No, nothing.
All right.
I got nothing. Oh, you're good.
He says, he sits the empty cup down and he says, well, nice to meet you either way. I hope we work together for a long time.
Would you, be open to training me?
Last time a guy said he wanted me to train him, it didn't end well.
I mean, I don't know, just wear gloves.
Well, of course well, it's pretty hard to wear gloves when you want me to, go in.
What? Yeah, that's enough. You could listen, alright, just I'm about to give you a quirk that changes your personality. I don't know if I can put up with this. I don't know.
You can't take the stupid out of the brain, but you can take the brain out of the stupid.
I could just leave the stupid in the body.
I will have to cut recording here. I have to let the dog out. He says with a chuckle. I've heard about this place. A place where quirked up individuals can run free like we want to. I've always wanted to run free as a bird, tied to a plane.
I mean, do they allow retiring from this?
Yeah, I never wanted to though. I need to find that legendary place that the end of the map reveals. It's like,
I think I actually know exactly what you're talking about.
oh yeah, what is it?
I think I could send you there right now.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
are you like a ninja? Can you like spirit people away?
you will certainly go to a place where spirits exist.
I've been looking for that place ever since my mother told me of the story of the stairway to heaven.
Listen, uh bad things, bad things are there. Bad, horrible things are there.
I've always wanted to see what it was like. I hear it's a wonderful world of infinite plains and fields where you can run wild and free like a majestic horse. I'm a fucking stallion! I am a stallion!
This is terrible.
You just look at him and just like, this is terrible.
Listen, all right. I in missions. Gonna need you to be a little bit more chill.
Oh yeah, trust me, I'm very professional in a mission.
In a mission, okay.
But I require.
I'll make a plan for the mission.
I can do that.
How about we get started with it?
Whoa, our other teammate's not even here.
Well, yeah, but we still have knowledge.
All right, he reaches into his bag. A small satchel made of clearly human skin, or at least made to look like human skin. It's probably not actually human. Probably not actually human skin. He reaches in there, pulls out a map, puts it on the table, and he says, "All right, this is the map."
Is that the map
It is the map.
of the place?
No, it's just a picture from the satellite.
This is okay. Yeah, sure, whatever.
And
No,
he,
I feel like the cliff face is just an obvious trap.
well, it probably is trapped in some way. So, like, I feel like it's also a 90-degree angle, so it's probably not the best idea to try and fucking climb it.
Well, I mean that's not an issue, honestly. I could just make
So, like,
stuff that would have allowed us to climb it, but I feel like it's gonna be booby trapped or
around this area is where it's like the least vertical, and around this area is where it's like the most vertical. I think this area right over here to the far right's also, there's actually a road running beneath this, I believe, or at least close to it.
Odd. Okay.
And it is a public road, and a lot of people do go by it quite often. A lot of very important people. So I don't think the cliff is an option to begin with. Although that fence is definitely a problem.
How tall is the fence?
10 feet.
That's light work.
You think you can clear it in one go?
I think with I look right at the camera. Some training time. I would be able to clear that very easily.
Well, they're giving us about a week.
What if I could max out endurance sprinting in 1 week? Well, I feel like that's gonna be one of the least of our worries.
I have seen
issues is going to be getting inside of the house and doing all of this undetected.
That Chinaman's outside, isn't there?
Yeah, she is a quick son of a bitch.
Yeah, she usually sticks around to like this area right here. Because the gate's actually right here.
I'd assume so. I honestly think. So as far as the garden, could we see into the garden? Does it seem like it has a possibility of being booby trapped?
Uh,
Assumably not, because there's other people besides even the mercenaries walking around in it.
yeah, like, it's probably not booby trapped, at least not during the day.
Which honestly, I think during the day is actually our best bet.
Hmm.
That's the least time that you'd expect it.
Yeah, but that's when everybody's awake.
They're always gonna be awake. They're mercenaries. And
And,
I'm far less worried about the other people inside of the house. Mainly
and
worried about
yeah,
they'll be far more on guard during the
uh,
night.
but entering entering the front's not really an option. Plus, entering from the front isn't in my nature either.
Okay. I don't like it when this guy talks. I am thinking of entering in the eastern side. That way we can use the garden as sort of cover.
The flowers aren't tall enough to cover us completely.
Crawl.
I suppose we could do that. It'd be slow, though. I don't know. The less time in the garden, the better. I don't want to get caught by a Chinese person.
Well, unless you can clear 400 feet
Yeah.
in seconds.
My
I
quirk.
don't exactly think.
My quirk doesn't do that.
What about cloaks of invisibility?
Invisibility is an option, but I'm worried that that might not matter.
How do we get transported there?
Oh! That's currently what they're deciding. I'm guessing probably helicopters. That's how they usually do it.
How did I get teleported here?
Huh?
I
Probably
touched a
strain. What'd you say?
brain? I touched like a ball and I just woke up here.
Yeah, that's strange.
Okay.
That's his quirk. All right. The issue is there's only 3 entrances to this building to begin with. There is one right here, which is the main door. I'm highlighting them in red.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
One right here, which is the side door, and one right here, which is the door to where the helicopter is, where the helipad is.
Do they have, I assume they have mercenaries on the roof?
Usually, yes.
So because it's so open, is it possible to, like, if we know that there are mercenaries on the inside of the building?
Usually, yes. It's hard to tell, but people are coming in and out pretty often. Except through the front entrance. The other two, the side door is clearly used by the mercenaries to get into the garden and around the place. The front entrance often isn't used.
If we have a method of invisibility, honestly, I would be willing to spend the points to allow us to permeate through the wall.
Well, you know what we could do with Decker, though?
Oh no.
We could get over this fence right here, move through the carrot garden down to right here to where the windows are, have her possess the window, open the window up for us, and get inside like that.
Open? You think the window can open?
It can. I can see the latches on it. Only from the inside, usually, though.
It is so... Okay, odd choice. We'd obviously close it behind us.
Yes.
Have to do this quietly. If you had another quirk, what do you think is the most efficient quirk that you could have?
I don't know. I don't think I
Jesus.
would need another quirk in this instance. Honestly, I think we rely on our skills more than anything. Just getting in there would probably be the best. At that point, the girl, Decker, as her codename is, enters the room. And she says, "My apologies. I was attending Mass. Or as you would call it, prayer. Thank you very much. That's the wrong religion," Jason says.
Yeah. I digress.
What? Okay. Anyways, she says, sitting down, "Shall we discuss? I'm assuming you're working on a plan."
The current plan is to enter on the southwest side and open and enter through the window that we will have you open.
Okay. Do we know anything about the interior?
We know quite a bit about the interior.
Why is it a dick and balls? I'll be right back.
I hate you.
Okay, so Adam, Seraphim, we're going to you now as they discuss a plan. We got to talk about this letter. So you're staring at it in the back of a limousine for a couple hours.
Okay.
Have you discovered the truth behind its words?
Fuck no.
Alrighty then.
Can I make a fucking insight check to try and get a clue to help figure this shit out?
I have prepared a single hint for you. Go ahead, roll me an insight.
There's ink on this paper.
What the
That's the answer if he gets a 1.
This paper isn't real. There was no paper.
+2.
It was a lie. UA.
Okay,
+2 because of that UA. I'm gonna let the cat in.
Yo, OBS is working.
you know what? Should I
y'all.
fucking cast Bane or Bless on myself to get the +4?
Start rocking out. Yeah, just start rocking out.
Fuck it.
I mean, I'm trying to figure something out, so yeah, I could.
What do you think I do with my fucking ability? I just like randomly pop that shit. I'm like,
Oh yeah, he just spams that shit.
I need to
One
make
day
a
he's gonna one day he's gonna be like, I'm gonna pop that shit. I'm like, you already used it before. He's just like, fuck.
It's
Yeah,
gonna be
okay,
something.
so-
It's actually gonna be something useful, like important as well.
So I'm gonna use
You mean, like,
Stairway
when
to
I nap
Heaven,
1%?
and I'm going to apply fucking Bless to myself.
All right, go right ahead.
All right. Okay. So wait. So it gives
When
me
the
bonus
support
each
just
to-
self-supports.
When the support can't even support you last night.
What?
You were like, I'm gonna go find this guy. Oh shit, he's 2 weeks away.
To be fair, you didn't even look. You just like you spotted. You didn't even like try to investigate. You were just like, oh, I don't see him. Guess he's not here.
Due to locations.
Okay,
I
so
felt as though the likelihood of him not being here was high.
I get 1d3 1d4 from bless, and then I
You
can
get 2.
add.
Remember?
No, I get an additional 2d4, so now it's 3d4.
Yes.
Oh, you get an additional 2. Okay, I thought it was raised to 2d4.
No.
And then you can.
That's good. What do you mean, mother? 24.
I got 2 1s in that fucking 3d4.
You want to reroll?
No,
no. I don't think he does.
I have 3 uses of inspiration. I'm not fucking wasting one just trying to fucking get.
Yeah, you don't have to use
No.
you don't have to use any of those.
Not those
Alright.
inspirations.
DC 20, so you're good. You're
Thank
good.
God.
Looking at this, you start to play yourself a little country tune, plucking away at a little banjo you make, trying to get yourself to concentrate and think. Hold on, wait a minute. The way this is put together, it shows you that whatever it's trying to tell you, it's probably trying to tell you a sentence or a message of some kind. It's clearly, just because of how this is, it's clearly not put together in a way that's supposed to make sense. The sentence that you're supposed to get out of this is not supposed to be a complete sentence. It's clearly more meant to be like a telegram.
Okay.
It's also clearly a very short sentence.
Okay, so it's supposed to be just a sentence.
It's supposed to be a sentence,
Half sentence.
telegram style. It's a very short sentence.
It just says, Adam, you're a bitch.
Yeah, it was sent by Goro. It's April Fool's, bitch. But yeah, you can tell that, right? You can at least tell that.
This is your punishment.
You can tell that it clearly says something. A very short sentence. It's probably a choppy sentence as well. So whatever it comes out to, it's going to be difficult. As far as the rest of the details about the letter go, with that insight I'll give it to you, it has like a slight hint of motor oil, as you know, but also gym. Like the smell of lead and sweat.
Okay.
A Planet
Who's
Fitness.
sweating on? Who's sweating on this paper?
It's a good question.
Is it wet?
It's not wet, but it smells like sweat. Okay. Adam?
Yeah, hang on. I'm doing random shit. I want to see something real quick. Okay, no, that my idea wasn't correct. I was looking at how many spaces there were after each line, and then counting out the letter or words in the thing, and I got lost, ridiculous, calm down, invited, come, and then fantastic.
Invited, come.
No.
Invited, come.
Invited, come, the fantasticize, lunatic.
Well, that's correct.
That's it. What the fuck is that?
It doesn't make any sense.
It's not supposed to.
That's not a sentence. That's random bullshit.
It is.
I'm gonna fucking kill someone.
Waste of time.
Adam's just in the back seat of this limo getting driven home, and he fucking like pulled out like his phone, types out all the words in order of like how he's like checked the spaces and shit. And he's like, "This isn't a fucking sentence. What is this?"
You're in,
And
you are
how
in,
does he know that it's correct?
because out of hours and hours of research, I intentionally made this to where nothing else would make any goddamn sense. There's a reason those words are all jumbled up and don't make any sense.
Do I need to scramble them into a correct sentence?
No, that's just it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying he has nobody to tell him that this is the correct
Yeah, no. To me, this
ending
is
to
just
come to. So his character has no reason to stop. He's still just going to go crazy over this. There's nobody to say, yeah, that's right.
So go on. What do you do?
Oh my gosh, this has to be the worst fucking roleplay in existence.
You are in.
Yeah, you have it right. But your
You
character
are-
can't know that.
You are invited. Go ahead.
What do you mean invited?
Okay, wait. So it says lost ridiculous. Calm down. Invited. Come the fantasticized lunatic. Does any of that ring any fucking bell in my goddamn brain, or am I about to have an aneurysm in the back of this limo?
Well,
Of all of the Shin, like
This is so fucked up.
like
I
ciphers.
literally,
This is
I just got
actually
told
just
I
the
got it right. But
This is
I can't-
actually just the worst one. This is- well,
like
this-
every
there is no
other time he's
conclusion.
given us one of these, he's like,
There's
"Oh
no
yeah, no, this is
conclusion.
out of game and you solved it. Congratulations, you get it." Or, "Oh yeah, in game, once you solve this, the
Something
fucking
happens.
person who something
Whatever this
happens.
is, whatever this is,
Someone
nothing
will
happens.
appear like Jesus and be like, correct, here's 5,000 gold, and then fuck off. But no, I solve it. I'm stuck in the car moving to my home, and I'm just like, no, this still isn't right, because this is retarded.
it's easy to understand once you think in my mindset. Okay, just shift
I would actually rather kill myself than think in your mindset.
shift your brain to how I think. What does it mean? You're invited, Adam.
Which Adam?
Not you.
I teleport to him.
Okay, invited.
This is my favorite kind of puzzle. The one where you solve it and it still doesn't make any sense. It's like Destiny, you know?
So I don't need to. Do I need to move any of these words? Do I need
Nope.
to unscramble a word?
No, you just have to understand it. Answer's right in front of you. You just gotta understand it. You're invited, Adam. Hey, you know what? Give this to anyone. They still won't understand.
Hold on. Yeah, no, this is stupid. All right,
I'm reading it like
say it-
front to
say it
back,
again.
back to front. Like it.
say it again to me.
Lost, ridiculous, calm down, invited, come the What is that word? Is it fantasies or fantasticize?
Fantasies.
You know. I was about to say you know he's
Okay.
dyslexic. You can't.
Yeah, fantasies, lunatic.
So it's lost, ridiculous, calm down. Lost, fantasize, ridiculous.
It's lost, ridiculous, calm down, invited, come the, and then technically there are two spaces because the two next lines had nothing after them. Lunatic or fantasy or lunatic.
Fantasy lunatic.
Yeah, and in between fantasy and lunatic, if you were still going in order of how the lines were, there were two lines that had nothing in between them. So
It's like that's like a period.
yeah.
So lost, ridiculous, calm down, come the fantasy lunatic. Where's the invited?
After calm down. It's Lost Ridiculous, calm down. Invited, come the fantasies lunatic.
Is it fantasize? Can you send it to me?
Here, I'll send you literally the exact thing that he fucking sent me, and then I'll send
I just need to know the spelling because you're saying like three
Look,
different words.
I literally copied and pasted how he spelled it. Here, I will copy exactly.
I know, but
how
you
he
keep
spelled it.
saying it like in different words. I just need to know the spelling of of that word.
Okay, the way that he has it spelled is Fantacies.
See, I don't think that's a real word.
And then I asked him if that was spelled correctly.
I actually don't think that is a real word.
Whatever.
Yeah, that is not real.
I think
that,
what he
that word
meant to,
doesn't exist.
I think what he meant to spell was Fantasies. Fantasies.
I think I
Yeah.
know what
No,
happened.
hold on. So to be fair, it's Shin, and he has misspelled shit in codes on purpose before, like
Yeah.
mother, where he misspelled mother on purpose to try to throw us off. So lost ridiculous, calm down, invited comes the fantasies lunatic.
Now, I will say punctuation would be very useful in this sentence, but you don't have that.
That is exactly what I did. I applied punctuation.
Well, I'm assuming calm down is the end of the first thing. So say like put a
No, I
comma
think
there.
lost ridiculous, and then calm down.
Yeah,
and
that's what I
then
mean. So lost
invited
ridiculous,
comes
calm
the
down,
fantasies
comma, invited, come the fantasies lunatic.
I'm gonna break your fucking knees.
Easy stuff. So, what do you do, Adam?
Okay, so since I typed this out, can I do another check to see if that rings any fucking bells?
How old are
Yeah,
you?
Not old enough.
What the fuck do you mean?
How old is your character?
Oh, hang on, I actually had that written down for sure. 16.
16.
That, I mean, the rest of it makes sense, right? The rest of it makes sense. Like, that's clearly a sentence, but a poorly put together sentence. There's actually two misspelled words in there.
Does it have anything to do with Billy Joel's fantasies and delusions?
No. Although, maybe.
You're
Is
retarded.
there like an
I hate
amusement
you.
park? Like a fantasy themed like amusement park anywhere around?
But Adam, you would you're a bit too young, unfortunately. You wouldn't know anything about this in particular. Ouch.
Wait, no, to be fair, my mom does do a bunch, like, I know a bunch about, like, old pop culture and, like famous old shit.
She does too old stuff. And you're
It's
far
too
too
old.
new. You can still use the internet, though.
Okay, so can I, like, pretty much type this in and see if anything comes in?
Two things do. First of all,
Okay.
like fractions of a poem. Like there are pieces of clearly a poem that Google detects called Dream World.
Okay.
What languages do you know?
English and Japanese.
Yeah, you can understand it. It's in Japanese. It is a poem about a creature, a evil Baku, which is a evil tapir that eats people's brains in their sleep
Okay.
after eating their dreams and nightmares. And then, that's a Japanese yokai, if you don't know. That's a thing.
Yeah.
And then the other one is a bar. Misspelled is a bar. Fantasy's Lunatic Kingdom. It is a now closed down bar about 80 miles to the north on the shoreline of California.
I'm gonna roll down my window, or the divider for the limbo. Which driver is this, by the way?
This is Georgie.
Georgie, is he the... Wait, which immortality is he?
He's the Frankenstein guy.
Okay. Yo, Georgie, change of plans. We're making a pit stop.
To where?
I'm gonna just fucking text him the
20
fucking address.
miles north.
Fuck. All right.
Also, yeah, keep going. I'm gonna shoot a text and be like, "Hey, poor kid, might need backup soon."
Okay, so what poor kid are we talking about here?
Oh, obviously, Cole, the poorest kid.
Actually broke.
Literally no money.
He's actually in debt now.
Actually,
and my character does know that.
He's not in debt. What debt does he have?
He just has 4 quarters in his pocket, that's all.
He actually doesn't. He actually doesn't.
Technically,
I threw 4
funnily enough,
quarters at him.
I have lost technically $0.
Hey, Robocop. I'm gonna
Hey,
go ahead
Robocop.
and fix that. Yeah,
So,
so anyway,
Adam-
I checked the poor kid.
Okay, poor kid. Sorry, Cole. Cole,
Yes.
you get a text message.
It's the truth. Go ahead.
Yeah, I have 4 quarters.
I allow it.
Cole, you get a text message that says what, Adam?
Hey, got a weird... I told him about the random envelope I got from the principal, right?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, Myuu, cookie. Okay, so I'm gonna text him and essentially just say, "Hey, open the letter. Got a random address that I'm gonna be heading to. Just be on standby in the next... Hey, how long till we get there?" I say, yelling at my driver.
About an hour.
Be on standby in the next, hour to rush to this location. I send him the address.
Where did I find out about the history of this place?
It used to be a gay bar.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Is this where the lesbians go?
No. What is with you in that?
Or
Not
raging alcoholic lesbian archetype.
No, there's only a couple.
This is the factory.
This is where they're made.
This is where they're made.
They grow in the basement in vats of alcohol. And
Just like Seraphim.
And Carhartt jackets. Either way, so...
That's not how it works.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, he
got-
did.
Oh,
He
yeah.
got... He has...
He's going to do his other thing.
He has his game today. I wish I could sit in for that session. But oh well. So, here's what's up. Stirring, it used to be a gay drag bar. That's what it was primarily used for.
I see.
A pretty high-class gay drag bar. First of all, it was visited by some very interesting people. Originally, it was also partially a casino, a small casino. It has a lot of history to it. Apparently, that is a place where women would go to find men who could do things to them while their man watched.
Oh, cucks.
Yes, that. It's one of those bars. Very high-class bar where shady stuff happens. Well, it was until it shut down.
Why did it shut down?
I see.
It was shut down about 5 years ago, thanks to maintenance problems with, funnily enough, the electricity. Apparently, the place was just shorting out a whole lot, and it wasn't working too well. The breaker would flip almost every single day for a month. Their power draw was insane, and no one knew why. their bills were out of control, and they actually were unable to make a profit. So eventually, the place shut down. It is completely condemned now, and no one's really touched it for a long, long time.
All right. Any noticeable crimes and or high-profile villains that had been there?
Not once.
Any high-profile heroes that had been there?
Not once. The closest thing is apparently the Yakuza is known to be in this part of the state.
In America?
Yeah.
The Yakuza's here?
Yes.
Overhaul?
Overhaul? Is that you? Is he? Are you free?
The Hisaikai group? What the hell?
But yeah, the Yakuza is known to be in this section. It's a pretty prevalent.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Is it actually the Hisaikai?
No, it is not.
Okay. I was
It
gonna
is-
say.
It is.
Damn.
It's mostly an unknown Yakuza group known as the Branch Family.
The Branch family. Oh boy. All right.
Well, this is not really boding too well, seeing as the fact that our fucking Japanese exchange student recognized a seal on this fucking envelope coming from the Royal Palace and shit. So, bit of a worrying thought that this had possible Yakuza connections.
Hey, Futo, does the Branch group mean anything to you?
I say I doth not know anything about that.
Okay. I think the Yakuza might be trying to recruit Adam. Maybe.
What the fuck?
Ah, such
I don't know.
strange times we live in, eh?
Where the
Okay,
fuck
this
did
is-
the Canada come from? What the fuck was with the A?
It's a gesture she heard someone say in English one time.
Alright, hold on.
I'm assuming you tell Adam.
Well, first, I'm gonna gather, since he has an hour car ride, I'm gonna text Mr. Hawk real quick and be like, could we be concerned about the Yakuza?
Not my monkey, not my barrel.
No, I mean,
I don't think the
for
Yakuza.
Adam.
I don't think the Yakuza are targeting Adam. I something tells me that they're not doing that.
okay. Could just be a coincidence, but he's currently heading to their playground.
A
They're-
place
they're-
that
they're-
was noticeably like somewhere they visited before.
You know how
Their
he
territory.
is. He's probably going there for
Uh,
inspiration or some such.
No, apparently it's going there because of the letter.
Okay, what letter?
Apparently it's a letter the principal gave him.
Oh, it should be safe then.
How just send him an image of the seal. Does this seal mean anything to you?
Oh, I know that seal. He says, yeah, that is the seal of the Moria family in Japan.
Moria.
Yeah.
I'll look at Futo. No
Ah,
Moria family.
das is the Moria. They are a religious family in the northern section of Japan, very, very wealthy from their gathering of Shintoists.
Okay. Why did they give Adam a letter?
I doth not know. Perhaps they're inviting him
And
to...
why does the message doesn't make any sense? I mean, like, it makes sense in context, but
That
wait.
is...
Does this message make more sense in the context if you translate it to Japanese?
well...
God fucking damn you, you motherfucking piece of shit.
If translated to Japanese, it makes a lot more sense because of how the words are spaced out. It says, "Are you lost? Take a breath. Calm down. You are officially invited to the event at..." Okay. Am I back?
Yes, you're back.
Okay. I
thought
saw
there was an issue with mine.
everyone's fucking like little rings lit up for a second, and then I disconnected.
Discord.
Okay.
Did not do it for me at all.
Okay. What was the last thing you heard?
You said you laughed.
No,
Oh.
I heard you are invited at, and then...
Oh, you were invited to the Fantasy Lunatic Kingdom Crusade.
Crusade?
Crusade, okay.
Now, I will say, it does take you a hot second to get that correct, because Futo actually has to help you, because if translated to most forms of Japanese, it doesn't make too much sense. It's actually a dialect of Japanese from the island of Sado.
Oh.
Okay.
So there you go.
Well, I mean, I don't know why a Japanese noble family is contacting you, Adam, but be careful. I imagine they wouldn't do anything stupid.
I mean, I'm assuming not. If so, my mom has like a lot of decent connections in Japan from how fucking popular she is over there. So
Maybe they're inviting you to write a song for them.
one can hope, but I don't think that's gonna be it.
Adam, you go on
Just
your way.
Keep us updated.
Oh,
Will do.
my friend, you get there. Actually, the place is kind of run down. It's made of stone. Like, it's not a wooden structure. It is a huge stone building that looks... I would put it like this. Imagine a tiny castle. A castle that's about the size of... A 2-story castle that is the size of a McDonald's. Sorry. A KFC. About that big. It looks like that with a pair of glass double doors with a notice on it that says condemned. But as you pull up to the front and see this in this abandoned parking lot on the side of this nowhere road in a small town that doesn't get much traffic to begin with, you see behind the condemned sign is a envelope blatantly with your name on it saying Adam.
I will go up and I will grab my second note.
This one is coherent.
Like, fuck. Part of me was like, are they gonna do this fucking mystery bullshit message again? Am I gonna have to decode another one?
It says as follows. Hello, Adam. If you're reading this, you've solved the mystery, and I would like to formally invite you to an event that will hopefully be happening here within the next month or so. I understand that you were taken off your private case to get revenge for your vehicle and those who had slighted you, so there will be an event held here within a month, hopefully, quotation marks, if everything goes correctly, to avenge both me and you and your car, in that order.
Yes. That's, okay, so we've got a second squad.
Okay. What? Okay, so someone else has been slighted by these guys.
There's a key in this thing. It says at the very bottom, they can't say much, but come on inside and talk to the group. I think Har will be in there.
R?
Yes, H-A-R. H-A-A-R.
Okay. I look at George, right?
Georgie.
Georgie, okay.
Frankie, too, when anything works.
Anyway, I'm gonna look at him. We're gonna go, Georgie, we're going inside.
Alright, he parks the car, steps out, says, damn, this place looks...
Run down his shit?
Yeah, but it's built sturdy.
Yeah. I'm gonna stick the key in and unlock the door.
Yep, it pops right open.
I'm gonna look at him. Well, one of us is immortal.
Yes, but I don't think that'll stop many people.
No, but it will give me the chance to react if something happens. So, I gesture to the doorway and tell him to go first.
He pulls out a sawed-off pump-action shotgun, and he says, I keep this in handy for close encounters. And he pulls it open.
Well, good to see that if we'll be shooting someone, it'll be illegally.
Yeah, like I see him pull out the sawed off, and I'm like, immediately in the back of Adam's head is, that's illegal in this state. All right.
That's legal in that's illegal federally.
Yes, it is.
One fucking swift motion of a saw, I've taken this shotgun and turned it into a felony.
He walks right in and he says, oh, damn. They're very obviously in the center of what used to be the bar room is a massive, recently uncovered latch door in the middle of the room. It's huge as well. It's easily like 12 feet wide, 12 feet long.
Well, that definitely explains where all the fucking power outages were coming from.
He opens it up. There's lights on down there. As you hear a man say, I hear with my human ears someone open the trap door. I don't want to go down there, Frankie says.
I look at him like, neither fucking do I, but one of us can fucking survive a hit.
Fine, he says, marching down, aiming the gun. Who is...
Tell my mom to order more of your favorite wine or some shit. Just get down there.
Yeah, better make it with thread, too. Yeah, there's a room down here. Actually, it's only a single room. The staircase leads right to it.
Oh.
But it's big. The staircase is about 40 feet long. It goes down 40 feet. It's kind of steep. A little bit. And down there... What'd you say?
10-minute staircase.
Oh, God.
Just walking down for 10 minutes.
No, fucking 2 steps in, fucking Georgie slips and falls for fucking 9 minutes straight.
It's like a
I just follow behind and not able to stop him, but also just watching.
Yeah, all you can do is watch. You cannot stop this.
He slams on the fucking ground in a Yamcha death pose. Neck snapped at a weird angle, gets up, snaps it back. He's like, I've been falling for 9 minutes.
You get to the bottom. I'd say it takes you about 2 minutes. It's a long staircase, but you get to the bottom. And down there is a very well lit up room. Imagine like a show stage, like a play, basically. What are those called? Not a gymnasium. What are those called? Theater. A theater. Imagine a theater without like the upper part to the upper seating, just the lower seating. And instead of like a normal stage, it is a big stage with a stripper pole in the middle of it.
This
With dried blood all around it. Next to that is a balding fat guy. Well, not fat, but slightly overweight. He's got like a beer gut guy who looks like he's from Florida in his underwear. He looks at you with a smile and he says, "Ah, are you the ones who I am meant to meet?" You recognize this guy, Adam.
don't.
From your studies.
Who is it?
This is the serial killer known as Har.
What the
I see. That's a way to start that sentence.
My
This
mom
is
works with fucking vigilantes and fucking, like, other straight-up killers. I got contacted by some random bitch who then sends me down to meet a literal fucking serial killer. The fuck are my connections in this world?
So
Not heroic ones.
you would know about him because you probably learned about him in school. He primarily works out of Ireland. However, he's been seen in Japan recently. He is known for people dying in very gruesome ways. Although very few people
Random civilians? Or is he like an assassin?
He's partially an assassin, partially a political device.
What the fuck does that mean?
He's an assassin for hire. That's never been confirmed, but that's obvious by his reputation.
No shit.
But also, he seems to really.
More than any notable kills?
Yeah, there are some, but he seems to really. He either has a vendetta or he takes missions specifically for, golf course owners and like people who own golf courses and rich people who do not respect land rights.
Has my mother contacted this guy before?
She's never needed to, no.
Okay. Well, you're right. She has her own fucking hit squad. Looks at Georgie.
With his shot-off shotgun.
Literally, she has him, a fucking vampire, and another immortal.
So, he says, "Nice to meet all of you."
There's two of us, but okay. I guess that still works. Proper grammar. So why am I currently down in a basement, bloody stripper pole, with a serial killer? Who the fuck is this?
He hops off the stage. His
Adam's like, you have about 10 seconds before this turns ugly.
his body, when he lands off the stage, his body jiggles like he's made of jello. Like all of him.
Yeah, I'm trying not to picture that, and it's happening, and I don't like it.
It's pretty clear he doesn't have any bones either, as he says.
5 seconds before I add 2 more sawed-off shotguns to this mix.
Starts dual-wielding pump-action sawed-off shotgun. As he taps his
light
chin.
starts forming in my hands. I'm like, I'm holding it together. I'm holding it together.
My contact in Japan told me that I will be hopefully be holding an execution here in a month, and that I will be meeting some of the guests prior time so they can get used to my appearance. Some of them are more squeamish, but I'm assuming that's not you. I'm assuming you are Adam.
You are correct.
You're the dealer this time around.
I'm the what?
You're going to choose how he dies.
Okay, just so we're clear, and so I'm not complicit in like the execution of like some random fucking business dude. We are talking about the one villain known as oh my god, why am I spacing on his name?
Vehicular manslaughter.
Vehicular manslaughter.
Yes, hopefully. If everything goes according to plan, here you go. He hands you 3 cards.
I look at each card.
One of them says, so the first one says, oral eradication. Second one says, anus asinine. The third one says, dick begone. These are my
Adam holds these cards in his hand, and just his eyes go from confused, like a bit in like uncertainty, nervousness, to just flat, dead-looking eyes. Like the light has drained from them after having to read these. And I just look at this dude in the face. I'm just like, what the fuck, dude?
These are my 3 methods of execution that I primarily use. I've been starving myself for like a month now, so I'm real hungry. So, it's up to you. You've apparently lost the most to this guy. And, well, second most, next to the person these people are working for, apparently. And, yeah, so they've left it up to you.
Whoa.
I don't know anything else.
Okay, who hired you? So what you just said made it seem like the person who they're working for hired you to kill them.
Okay, so basically, a group of Yakuza guys. I know because I could taste their sweat in it. They tasted Japanese. They hired me to perform an execution here, which I'm not unused to. They're the Branch family. They're performing an execution here in a month, hopefully. Or maybe less time, or maybe more time. Hard to say. And the execution will be on 3 individuals, hopefully. But one of those individuals, named Manslaughter, you will be the decider of the way he dies in my particular execution techniques. Who hired me to do this? That group. And apparently they said their boss has lost a lot to these people and they want revenge. However, they recognize and respect what you've been doing and going through UA's bullshit. That's all they told me.
Okay. You said that you're here to execute 3 people. I know the one I apparently get to decide the fate of. Who are the other 2?
The other 2 are, well, Paper Cut by his name. And the final one, the final one is a very hard maybe, they said, most unlikely to be here, if any of them are here at all. And they said that it's called, I think his name is the Magician. Oh no, it's the Crimson Magician.
Cole, did we happen to find out if they were working with someone named the Crimson Magician?
Wait. Hang on a second. Is this some Class B shit?
No.
That name rings a bell. No, okay.
Okay, so I might have possibly
I don't
found
think
out
we've seen anyone called the Crimson Magician before. That's a new name.
Alright. So I just got more intel about this group member that you guys are now going to be dealing with.
Apparently, you're going to be dealing with too, bud.
Yeah.
Apparently, this is a multi-sting operation. Except that multi-sting parties don't know about each other.
Now then, just pick from one of these cards here. Would you like me to go into detail about how I will do it?
If you tell me one fucking word of how you do this, I swear to God, I'm going to shoot you. I'm looking at what these cards say, and I already feel like I know what they mean. Especially the one that just says "Dick be gone." So I'm gonna keep it simple. We're gonna just go with that one, cause fuck that guy. But this is also under the pretense of, are the Yakuza going to take them from police custody after the heroes arrest them? Or is this like, the Yakuza are just going to grab them themselves?
That I don't know, unfortunately. I have no idea about that one.
Do you have a contact for this Yakuza group?
They mostly contact me through dead drops because they don't want to interact with me. Don't know why. But
I give them a deadpan look. I'm like, come on.
Perhaps I have a habit. But, I mean, I could at least try, but they specifically kept their distance from this until they know that everyone's uptight. Although I can show you your seating. Here, come here, he says, pointing to a seat in the front row. There's only 3 seats in the front row. One of them is clearly for you. It's got your favorite colors and pattern on it with an A on it. The next one is smaller and has 2 holes in the back of it. One to the left, one to the right. And the final one is much, much bigger than the rest of them. And has a stony, earthy texture.
Okay.
I have to cut recording here. So yeah, he says, I just wanted to get acquainted with everything here. Apparently they didn't just want you to show up out of nowhere. They wanted you know how it is. They wanted to know that you were, they wanted you to know that you weren't in danger. That'd be horrible.
Look over at Georgie, who's still holding the double barrel shotgun. Like, I'm pretty sure they did it more or less so, I don't come down here, guns drawn, willing to put a bullet in every single person's head down here.
Yes,
well, probably not everybody's head. I would probably aim for, the knees. Because, don't want to go around murdering every criminal,
Stuff like that, I also got this thing here. Yep, Anyways. You want to shoot me in the face?
I am kind of in a numb position right now, being face to face with a serial killer who's willing to do assassination work on the person who fucked up my beautiful, beautiful car and hurt one of my friends. So I'm just kind of like processing all of this.
Give me 1 second, he says, walking away. I'm about to suffocate.
What?
He throws open a large metal box in the corner of the room and steps into it and shuts it.
I look over at Georgie. I'm not the one who's thinking this is weird, right? This is weird, right?
Quirks have gotten out of hand in the last 20 years, I guess.
I look away back towards the box, and I look back at Georgie. He's like, how fucking old are you again?
Me? What year is it? I was born usually about the start of the... He has to think 100 and some. Not that old.
Damn, you're old. God damn, you're fucking old.
I remember the
Alright.
Dark Ages. He steps out of the metal box now and says, he's wet. He's very wet. He says, oh, sorry. Had to take a breath there.
Are you a fucking fish?
I am an aquatic creature.
Alright.
Anyways, nice to meet y'all. Is there anything else you need to know? I don't really know much myself, but I'd love to help. Know any golf courses?
Do I know any, like, high-end fucking golf courses?
Not around here.
Yeah, none around here.
Darn. Alright, well, what do you need?
Just... I guess... Don't cause trouble. I don't want to have to explain why I might know you to, obviously, police and or other heroes. And if you get in direct contact with this group, pass along that I wish to speak with them directly. And if they wonder why, just tell them there's obvious reason why I would want to talk to these people.
Sounds good. Alright, well.
Alright. I now need to go talk to a educator who I don't think should be around children.
None of these people should be around children.
I take a step of like, I don't think you should be around children for now several reasons, not just the main one. And I walk up the stairs.
Oh, Georgie walks back up with you. Well, that's a person. Alright, let's go back to UA.
Goddamn, my mom has vigilantes as attack dogs and stagehands. I have a Yakuza group who shares a common enemy with me and hired a serial killer assassin. I am in such a fucking gray area right now that I am pretty sure I have to become the #1 hero to justify any of this shit.
Whoa, kid, listen. You're in America's UA, not Japan. Don't judge yourself based off of their standards. This is our standards. And this is normal, trust me. Anyway, except for the Yakuza part, that's weird.
Okay, yeah, I'm glad someone else sees that. Alright, okay, yeah, so head back to UA.
Yep, let's get in the car. Hopefully... Yep.
As I get in the fucking back of the limo, I reach over and I grab one of my mom's fancy champagne bottles and I pop it open. I'm like, but drinking age right now. I down a fucking giant glass of champagne.
You know what? It sparkles and it burns just right. It's this perfect tempered champagne. As he says, Georgie thinks and he says, man, I miss alcohol.
Oh yeah, I guess it wouldn't really affect you because of your regeneration.
Nah, the first time my head got lopped off, it stopped affecting me.
What?
Yeah.
How the fuck does that track? Nothing.
Wait,
from alcohol.
does he not regenerate his nerve endings?
He does, kind of. Don't worry about Georgie, okay? He says, I don't know. It's just the first time it happened.
Wait.
Huh?
What, have you had your head chopped off since?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I think you might be regenerating your fucking nerve pathways wrong.
I mean, I can't do anything about that.
Really built incorrectly.
Really built wrong.
Definitely have Mom take you to like one of our neurosurgeon friends, because they might be able to like just perform a slight surgery to like shift everything correctly.
Until it starts giving me seizures, I won't worry about it. Never had one, though. Never had one. I wonder what the year 3000 is going to be like if I live that long.
Dude, I'm pretty sure you genuinely will live that long.
Well, not necessarily.
The only way I genuinely think you could die is if someone turns off your quirk and then cut your head off.
That also disintegration, evaporation, anything which destroys every cell in my body, which is uncommon, but it happens. Anyways, he hits the gas, getting out of there as quickly as possible. Not gonna lie, that guy, mega creepy.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm glad I wasn't the only one uncomfortable. You know what, since we got some time, let's think about ways to keep you alive forever. Can you cut off a finger and just, like, store it in a freezer?
I tried that at one point. It doesn't work. There's like I think there's an organ in my body that specifically I regenerate from.
Have you gotten like an MRI that shows like
tumors everywhere? So many tumors. I couldn't tell you.
Could it be possibly one of the tumors is what's causing you to regenerate?
It might be. Couldn't tell which one.
Well, you could always do trial and error, just like have someone fucking, do what the hell is that called? It's where they take a sample of the like organs. It's really fucking painful.
Oh, fucking. I forget.
It's a medical procedure. I'm trying to fucking remember. Well, either way, you could try and get them to, like, take out a sample of each one and then, have someone kill you and see if you regenerate from any of them.
Well, that's a story for a different day, though. Right now, I think I got a plan. Lay low. Yeah.
I'm gonna try and lay as low as I can. But at the same time, there are painful questions I now need to be asking and a bunch of answers that I am getting. Because if I don't, I might have an aneurysm.
So, we'll swing over to Cole for a second. Because, Cole, you triggered something. Well, actually, Adam triggered something. You triggered something. Adam triggered something. Congratulations, Adam.
I just killed Cole.
Yeah, she just fucking explode. The coffin gets here right now.
Coffin.
Trigger word.
Coffin.
It's not even just a fucking coffin. It's a satellite that just has coffin written on the side.
Imagine a quirk like that. Imagine a quirk where there's a deep space satellite, like an old NASA satellite from like the 90s. Deep space. It ran out of batteries ages ago, so it's no longer useful. They just disconnected it, and it's got coffin written on the side of it. And then your quirk is that satellite will reach you eventually, no matter where you're standing. You don't know when.
What is this? When did my quirks start becoming SCPs?
It is like an SCP. So
that's just an SCP lore right there.
It kind of is. Like, that is definitely an SCP. Like a satellite.
Right, so what did Adam trigger?
Fupto.
Why am I being triggered?
Fupto hangs down from the top, looking at you as you're on your computer, and she says, "May I inquire?"
I guess.
Do you have a good understanding of multiple dialects in the Japanese language?
Well, that's a question for Shin, I suppose. I have Japanese language proficiency. What does that provide me?
You're pretty well versed in most of them, so long as you don't go to the boonies, because if you do, I will start talking like a southerner.
Okay. I mean, I'm pretty good. I have a lot of free time.
Oh, yes? Do you know what a Shinkaisen is?
What is a Shinkaisen?
A Shinkaisen is a form of religious immortal. It's like a Buddhist who has reached ascension, but in Taoism.
Okay. An immortal, like it's like a Taoist immortal, essentially.
Okay, good. So you know about culture.
You reading some like cultivator, like manhwas or something?
No, nothing like that, she says, blushing slightly. I was just wondering if you were aware of the unique and rich culture around the Japanese-Chinese mixture of action movies.
Oh, like the really old ones?
Yes, the kung fu action movies.
Oh, I love those.
Ah, good to hear, And getting off topic for a moment, I am trying to make casual conversation. I heard... Now, I know my family would be very disappointed with me if I did this, but when we come back to America after going to Japan, I heard there was this Japanese restaurant here that brings great dishonor. It's called Panda Express.
Oh God! How? How the fuck is Panda Express still in business?
Now,
I think I think they're on their 4th
bankruptcy.
grand reopening.
Yes.
As a company.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
They've rebranded, I think, at least 4 times. So, I mean, yeah, it's pretty dishonorable. I have to agree with you there.
Apparently,
it's also like the food's somehow worse than.
Oh.
It's somehow worse for you than the store-bought ramen.
Store-bought ramen? I'm not a fan of the store-bought ramen varieties, although I do have this particular one. Have you ever had black salted beefed tamoyaki ramen? Hey, Cole, have you ever visited the Sharper Image?
Sharper Image?
Has he ever
what
even stepped foot? Okay. So, you have no idea what she's talking about.
Look, if it costs money, best guess, probably no.
I see. Of the financial arrangements.
Look at if it's something he can do for free, he's probably done it. If it's something that costs money, he probably hasn't.
His voice comes through one of the loudspeakers in just the hallway, and you just hear, "Poor!
Poor! You are poor!" So, she says, yes, you are the financially bankrupt kind. I see. Well, yes, it is one of the best instant ramens one can buy.
Coal and money is about as futile as him playing a timed chess match.
There's no fucking way you could possibly win.
Unless you were touching every piece simultaneously at every
finger on. No, but the thing is, to end your turn, you have to take your hand off the piece.
Exactly.
And then touch the timer. Amazing. She says,
you have to have pieces made of corky.
Yeah, you would, actually. That's the only way he could win. and
a board made of cork.
And a board made of corkium.
It would just push the board away.
and a timer button made of corkium.
Anyways,
she claps her hands together and says, "Yes, indeed, I am much impressed by it. It's the best instant ramen one can buy. Plus, it's so cheap compared to other normal natural ramen types. Only $37 a pack of 3."
Fun fact to those in the audience: I believe this is the ramen that you made a search for, Ship.
No, actually, I prefer the black.
Oh, it isn't?
I prefer the burnt garlic, the burnt garlic variety, the burnt garlic pork.
Oh, it's
variety.
still the brand name.
It is still the brand, but it's the burnt garlic pork variety instead of the black salted beef. I feel like Futo would probably like the black salted beef better.
Fair enough.
And
well,
she nods and says, "Well, I have a list here." She throws a piece of paper that sticks to the side of your barrier.
He just kind of lets it fall onto his desk and reads it.
It is a list of places. It is like a laundry list of places for you to visit in Japan. It's like a big, long list.
Do I recognize some of these places?
You've heard about them. The Imperial Palace is on there.
Ah.
Tokyo Tower, obviously, it's very, very, very popular. But also, there's a couple places you haven't heard of. The first one you haven't actually heard of. It's called... Actually, I think she told you about this. It's an eatery. Yeah, she already told you about this. It's an izukaya. Actually, it's not an izukaya, it's a bar, but she just calls it an izukaya so you can get in and get fucking wasted. She's basically going to trick you into drinking. You can already tell that because you understand Japanese.
Right.
It's a bar. It is a bar which, when looking it up, serves very odd foods. Usually stuff like stuff you would not expect to find at a bar in Japan, like sliced beef tacos. And because they don't have ground beef. And well, they do, but not often. And a lot of like foreign foods, including the most cursed hamburgers you've ever seen. You know how some people are animalistic and like their hamburgers flat?
Squish burger.
Yeah. Smash burger.
Okay. That is horrific, first of all. Second of all,
what are you talking about? Smash burgers are awesome.
How? You get... It's less meat per bite.
But they're wider.
God, they're fucking wider.
But then you can get like 3 patties, make it the same thickness, and now it's wider.
I guess that's true.
And you can have cheese in between each little patty. So you can do like
you got it.
You can do cheddar, then you can do white cheddar. Boom! Triple cheese.
Or, hear me out, you stuff the burgers, like literally. You get one big patty and stuff it with French fries, bacon, and cheese inside the patty itself.
You're
burgers.
No,
stuffed burgers are not like they're not that bad.
They're good.
They're not, but that just seems excessive.
Also, I'm very hungry right now.
It's cholesterol. I'll tell you that. It's just pure cholesterol, but sure.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of pure cholesterol, there is also a note on the side of this specifically stating what Futo wants to eat there. Let me go down the list. Are you ready? Because this is her favorite meal. She loves to eat this.
All right, give it here.
It is half a pound of venison, half a pound of boar meat, half a pound of the most expensive type of beef in the world, specifically snowflake beef, half a pound of #1 pork, which is a Japanese pork brand, if you don't know what that is. I know all this because I love Japanese food, and I've been to many, many hibachi places. Mostly the same hibachi place many, many times, though. #1 pork, and finally, So it's 2 pounds of meat and a stick of butter melted on top. And she says, "Oh, yes, the divine futo platter. It is marvelous, 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 just like the amazing people who make it. You must understand, when you bite into it and you taste the grease on your face as well as your tongue, it is incredible. Also, I have..."
Does your quirk naturally make you a carnivore? Or is...
No, yes, but no. I can appreciate meat better than I can vegetables, as I lack taste buds. Well, I have taste buds, but
lack taste buds?
Not as many as you. I do not have as many taste buds as you. I lack some of them, so meat tastes differently for me. It tastes much better.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Vegetables to me taste like eating the color gray. Now then, I believe, Adam, you pull in at this point. She claps her hands together.
Fucking flips it in.
Yeah, literally like flips it in. Perfect, almost perfect U-turns into a parking spot in a fucking massive limousine.
Like, how the fuck?
And she says, "I believe we have guests. I think Adam is going to do something somewhat reckless. I shall be watching. Good luck, Cole."
I'm sure he's fine.
Adam, I've got bad
news.
news.
As he says that, I kick open the fucking back door and I get out, just rubbing my temples, carrying a half-empty bottle of champagne, walking back towards the principal's office.
Adam, I've got unfortunate news for you.
Yeah?
He's not here.
I called it.
Throw the bottle at the
I said it.
He's not on campus, by what you can find out from just talking to Mr. Hawk on your way there. Apparently, shortly after, he was called to a board meeting to discuss assets with some of the UA's funders. Also, he's been asked directly by the head of his boss to discuss further information about the future.
Oh my god, this bitch.
As Cole, you see moderately drunk Adam. He's been drinking for like champagne for an hour, so it's like moderately drunk Adam.
I'm pretty sure champagne actually doesn't have that much alcohol, so it's probably just like a buzz at this point.
I mean, how much does that champagne have? Hold on, I know what kind of champagne your mother drinks.
Yeah, champagne's rich people drinking for, oh yeah, I'm drinking, but I'm not gonna get shit-faced and try and, fuck a bellboy.
I'll just do that anyways. But, it's 5%.
Oh, yeah.
It's 5%. Not too bad.
Yeah.
As...
It's like a fucking wine cooler.
Yeah. It's more like lightly buzzed Adam, disappointed, smashing champagne in the parking lot. You see that, and
I'm just gonna let him
sulk.
Let him air this one out himself. He seems a little distressed.
As speaking of getting drunk, hey Adam, I know you need this right now, and Cole, you caused this. Adam, Cole.
Yeah.
The school is a quiet place for all of you. No paper means things slow down.
I mean, yeah. Although, I feel at this point we should be, like, heavily digitalized already.
You are...
The fact we're not is...
but you're not, because UA does use traditional textbooks, as we see. As we literally see. For some reason. And
Dark Ages, man.
what'd you say?
Dark Ages, man.
Yeah, the Dark Ages. And yeah. So a little bit of time passes, but Adam, you kind of cool down, right? Georgie does ask you, like, hey, you want to go back? Do you want to go to your house or you want to stay here? Which one are you doing?
I'm gonna look at Georgie and be like, I'm gonna go talk to my poor and Mr. Hawk here. I'm gonna point to Mr. Hawk, who was walking with me for a bit, and I'll get back to you. Go ahead and like chill out, or go to the cafeteria and get yourself something to eat.
He gives you a thumbs up, reclining back in the front chair.
So I'm gonna look at Mr. Hawk and be like, all right, so what do you know about this Yakuza group?
Well, that's the first thing you hear when they enter, Cole. As you feel a presence walking towards you.
Oh, brother.
As Mr. Hawk says,
This is going to be one of them conversations.
not a lot. I know that they ship stuff overseas from Japan to here, but that's about it. They're a pretty minute, small group by what I know.
Okay. Now, what do you know about this serial killer?
That's when they enter the room, Cole.
They enter the room?
Both of them do.
Okay.
Me and Mr. Hawk enter the room as I say, what do you know about this serial killer? And I say the serial killer's name.
Har.
Oh, not another one.
I know they're Irish. They come from a lower class family. They primarily operate near the coast. I think they're an aquatic creature. They rarely leave bodies, but they do leave a gruesome crime scene.
Well, so the group that we are going after that has, vehicular manslaughter and all of them, they have gone out of their way to not only piss off me, all of UA, but also this fucking Yakuza group, who have now hired Har to kill, well, technically to execute vehicular manslaughter, paper cut, and this is a new one I'd like to call, this one we didn't know about, the Crimson Magician.
More enemies, Upto says from above.
Ever heard of a Crimson Magician?
Mr. Hawk shakes his head. Not once.
Have I ever heard of a Crimson Magician?
Your brain shakes its head. Not once.
Is there anything in the villain registry about a villain called the Crimson Magician?
One thing. The Crimson Magician is a mysterious, wanted figure, believed to be an American originally, from somewhere near Kansas, was where they originally started operating. They have never been caught. They have never been convicted. No crimes have been directly linked to them, except for potentially a few murders, although it's unknown how. But what is known is they have the most ordinary face in the world, that they are very good at blending into crowds. No one knows what they look like, although it is known that they are male. No one knows what their voice sounds like, although it is known that they have a very powerful quirk that seems to just kill people. In fact, they have a history with you in particular.
Huh?
Yay!
In
More villains after
me
you.
or Adam?
You.
Okay, I don't like where this is going.
One of the few
It's your mom.
one of the few instances of the Crimson Magician trying to flee was your mother, actually.
That's right.
They were wearing
Uh-oh.
a dark black cloak. A dark black cloak with heavy sort of golden threads down the back of it, like pauldrons down the back of the cloak. And this is how we know they are male, because they spoke briefly. They were counting down, actually, in seconds. They would gesture. They gestured 3 times at your mother, saying 3 milliseconds. A second time, 3.5 milliseconds. A third time, 4.5 milliseconds. Every time, your mother reported that something would hit her barrier, but not go through. At that point, Spitball had chased them off, and they had escaped. This is the only known instance of this happening.
Milliseconds. Is there a recording of this event anymore?
No, this happened in a very dark and dingy alleyway between 2 very large buildings.
What was he doing? Like, did he just attack them? Like, what was the report for?
The report was for him escaping a crime scene. Apparently, what had happened is there had been a very large sting by the Heroes Association on a massive syndicate, specifically for smuggling and stealing cars.
This again? Okay. Let me guess. Anything related to the Virginia Car Company? Did they know about this?
No, nothing related to that.
No.
However, apparently
Grand Theft Auto, man.
some pro heroes were involved. They actually did bring almost everybody down, but a lot of people escaped. A lot of villains escaped because of the preparation. The villains seemed to know this was coming somehow.
Oh, probably because of Myuu and her damn precognition.
This was
Bullshit.
before that.
Well, I mean, who knows how long she's been around?
That is true. It might be. But apparently, though, thanks to the quick acting of...
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the villain group still existed back then. They seemed pretty tight-knit.
It wasn't too long ago either. But thanks to the quick acting of the heroine trio, which is what you learn Spitball and your mother and Spitball's sister, Polka Dot, sorry, Balls now, we used to be called back in the day.
Polka Dot?
Sorry, Balls. She used to be called Polka Dot. Her name is Balls now. That's what they used to be called back in the day. Thanks to their quick acting, they were able to catch up with Crimson, as he is called.
What typically happens? What typically happens when he activates his quirk?
Nothing.
Like, what is the end result?
People die. They just die suddenly.
Like, what do you mean die? Like, how do they die?
They have only a couple cases of this, and Adam, you actually know about this one. A song was written about one of the people he killed. He at one point killed a very famous musician. A very famous musician, and you know about this one. You both kind of figure it out pretty quickly. When this guy gestures at somebody, puncture wounds usually form in their neck out of nowhere, suddenly. And it's not normal. It's instant. It's not like he shoots like invisible bullets. It's instant. They just die.
Here. Well, that could be problematic, but it has to be something physical because it can be blocked by my barrier. It just can't be seen.
Yeah.
If it was a mental attack, it would phase right through.
Adam, Craig Jones was the musician's name. He was a grunge artist about 20 years ago. He had gotten involved in some pretty shady stuff ever since he was young, actually. And he was one of the first instances of this quirk being activated and this quirk happening. This quirk has been given a name. It's been given the name Sudden Death. And it's not known much else what it does. It was actually connected to him later in that very sting. It was found out that he was the one who probably killed this musician through this quirk, as no other instances of this quirk have ever been recorded.
Okay. This is some, like, fucking JoJo Bizarre Adventure shit, isn't it? Where it's like,
Instantly
he's saying,
fucking
like,
dies.
how long until, like, the fucking puncture wounds appear on his neck.
He's like, he gives you a timer.
Either that, or he's saying, like, how long it takes him to fucking, like, or how long he can freeze time for, and he appears and stabs him in the neck.
That is something that people have been thinking is his quirk for a while. That has actually been debunked by the secretaries. He's not freezing time.
Okay.
That has been something debunked for a while now. He's not freezing time. However, he's only been recorded to say words once, and that's how they know his gender, basically, because they could tell by his body shape and his voice that it's a guy. Other than that, basic records of who it could be based on his original operation area. However, it's pretty much the entirety of Kansas, so they know he's an American. That's all that you're really able to learn.
Well, it's not much, so really can't do much about it, unfortunately. Other than the fact that his quirk clearly has some physical aspect to it, otherwise my barrier couldn't stop it, so...
Actually, hold on. Because something would happen, hold on. Okay, let me make a roll real quick.
A roll?
Okay. So, there is another part of this. Spitball specifically. Spitball's report does detail something happening after this magician escaped. It was reported that, Cole, your mother was bleeding from her arm on 3 small puncture wounds on her arm. They were tiny, like little needles. But she was damaged. Her barrier never went down.
So it did ignore the barrier.
It did, but it didn't. She said that 3 sets of objects hit her barrier. 3 sets of 3 objects. 3 times. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. They hit her barrier 3 times. 9 times in total. Each of them was stopped. She doesn't know where these injuries came from.
But nothing was left behind.
Nothing was left behind.
Range?
That's all that
Guess
there
we'll have to
is.
keep an eye out on that. I mean, Mr. Rock, you think of a game plan we can deal with this guy? I mean, if he could just spawn injuries on you, that's kind of, at least effectively,
Cheating.
pretty dangerous with their setup.
It is. I don't even know if this one's connected. I mean, we didn't see him on the ship.
And if he was with them, why wouldn't he just
Kill us.
take us out? Yeah.
Maybe he wasn't there. I'm unsure. Adam, what are you thinking? You're the one who brought this one up. Do you know anything else?
Well, they said that there was a possibility. Well, so Har said that there was a possibility that he would be one of the ones that he's meant to execute, but it wasn't a guarantee and it wasn't 100%. So he might not even be that wherever we had to go to fucking, get these assholes. But yeah, I got no info on him either. That's why I was bringing it up to you guys. Damn, this is really fucking becoming even more of a problem. So now we have an asshole who can teleport anywhere there's goddamn paper. Another asshole who can blow up any fucking thing that seems to be a vehicle. Now we have an asshole who can pretty much one-shot anybody with 3 random puncture wounds to the fucking neck.
It sounds more... These quirks are more and more abstract as they go.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hey, Mr. Hawk, by the way, you got the principal's number?
I mean, I don't have his personal phone, but I have his desk phone.
Nah, personal would have been better. Yeah. Well, good news, everybody. I'm back on the case.
Oh. Well, alright then.
Because, genuinely, this is pretty fucking stupid that they even tried to take me off of it, so I'm just disregarding it.
So...
You're already in pretty hot water already. You sure you want to go that route, Adam?
Genuinely, at this point, if I solve the case, I'll get leniency. If I don't solve the case, pretty sure we might all just die.
Well...
Or, on the other off chance that we don't solve the case and we don't all die, I could just say that I wasn't here.
Futo...
Well, as they say, I suppose, the greatest heroes, the essence of being a hero is meddling when you aren't supposed to.
I have a question, Futo says.
Yes, Futo.
We may be able to better understand the nature of this magician's attack. Although, given his nature, we might as well call him Gojo at this point. But, we may be better able to understand the nature of his attack if we can figure out what exactly can penetrate your barrier without penetrating your barrier.
Well, didn't you say that your barrier was just like a large amount of space in between you and whatever the fuck it's trying to hit?
No, it's not actually Gojo. I'm not actually Gojo.
Then what is it?
As funny as that would be, that I literally have Limitless, I do not. Effectively, it's effectively inertia transference.
Mm-hmm.
So when something impacts my barrier, the inertia behind it gets moved out of the object and into something else.
Mm-hmm. I see, and then that stops the object.
Yes, since it has no longer any inertia, it completely halts. And it's not actually a barrier, more or less a property that I distribute to the particles around me.
Does that mean you would not have a barrier in space?
That is a good question.
Let's hope we never have to figure that out.
However, other forces don't seem to work as well, so it might go beyond just a bit of just a bit more than just inertia.
Hmm. Well,
For example, heat, well, doesn't have any inherent force to it. If it's hot enough to pierce, burn the skin, whatnot, it also is reflected. It's consider it. I would in the simplest terms I can consider it very loose form of physics transference. Any large physical forces not delivered over an extended period of time, basically don't affect me.
Okay, well, I'm sure we're all curious about this, since this does at least somewhat involve you. If an object is traveling very quickly, can it pierce through it without that transfer?
As far as I'm aware, no, because it can even block out things like light. For example, if someone were to throw a flashbang, I actually saw this happen, where my barrier could actually stop most of the ambient particles of light in the large sound radius.
Okay, so it's not traveling quickly. Then what's going on?
Unless it's breaking physics and moving faster than the speed of light.
Adam, you're quite intelligent. What do you think it is? Any idea would help. I have my own currently.
Or are we discussing the bullshit behind his barrier, or how the dude's needles were piercing through his mom's shield?
How the dude's needles was piercing through his mother's shield. Because she said that they hit it 3 times.
He was attacking with the space itself?
Possibly?
He can attack with particles?
I mean, it's possible. If he were manipulating the particles that make up my barrier, maybe that's... My barrier has weird interactions when it interacts with itself.
Mr. Hawk makes a phone call. Continue.
Basically, when it impacts... Whenever I come in contact with someone with my quirk, you guys saw this, I can't move, and now they're gonna...
Right.
However, and we also saw recently, if my bolts... Actually, did my mother have the ability to shoot lightning, or is that from my dad?
That's from your father. She didn't have that ability.
Okay. Well, from what I recently found out, my lightning that I can fire off. Those can also pierce my barrier without being able to protect myself from it.
Yeah, that paper fucker. Gotcha.
Yeah. So, from what I can... I don't know what happens when my own... Actually...
What happens when your own barrier attacks you? You could just punch yourself in the face right now.
No, because that's not how it works. Because I can't interact with my own barrier naturally.
That is
It has
true.
to be an outside influence. But
That is true.
because of my ability skill, would I know a bit more? Because of what I sent you, how it works.
I'll give it to you because you have been studying it quite a lot, and you've seen it interact with Adam's quirk, his light, and flashbangs and stuff. I'll give it to you. There is no way your barrier could hurt you. Hell, there's no way your barrier could hurt anyone. Like, it could through, like, the sudden stop. Like, literally Newton's law, I guess. By, like, stopping them and then throwing them at something else because all of their energy has been canceled. But it's like no one can take fall damage on your barrier, right? Because it just stops them. It cancels out all of that energy. But you could, like, stop them and then cause them to go in a different direction. Like, if someone's flying and you get in front of them, they will stop on your barrier. They will be unharmed. But they're completely stopped and they might fall. Other than that, there's no way for your barrier to hurt anybody. It's impossible. Even if it goes towards you and, like, stabs you, like, literally a knife stabs you.
Actually, that's a good point. What if this quirk is a lot simpler than we're thinking it is? It's just being used differently.
What do you mean?
Well, like he said, he's only stabbed people. Those are the only notable injuries. Is invisible stab wounds in precise locations. Correct.
Yes, those are the only ones ever been documented.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if he can just kill you, why leave any evidence behind at all? So maybe he's just doing something as simple as, he's a magician. What if he's literally solidifying the air?
How? Okay. Why count then?
Maybe he can only do it for a set amount of time, or he's timing it. I mean, if the puncture wounds or if the solidified air is small enough and you're running, if you're moving into it, it'd be like walking into a knife.
What did you say, Adam? You cut out.
Fuck. Oh my god. No, I can't remember what I was saying.
Okay.
It was, I was thinking, what if it's like the timer between when he can do it, or the travel distance, because his mom was chasing him whenever he was saying the time, right?
Yeah, so what happened is, I'll give you the exact scene, because Mr. Hawk did just call Spitball and be like, hey, remember this? What exactly happened? Cole's mother, as was her job, as M, was leading the charge as the party tank, and running towards this guy down a long alleyway. At the end of the alleyway, he stopped, planted his feet, pointed his open palm at her while putting his other palm at his thigh. First time, 3 milliseconds, 3.5, 4 milliseconds. First time, as she described shortly afterwards, it felt like 3 thin, sharp objects hit her barrier. Then, 3 thin, sharp objects hit her barrier again. And then 3 thin, sharp objects hit her barrier and her arm that she had up in the way of her neck again. But they did not go very deep into her arm at all. And they would have missed her neck if she didn't have her arm up.
So the first 2 volleys hit the barrier. The last volley pierced through.
It did not pierce through. It also hit it, but it somehow also hit her at the same time.
Okay.
Like,
were they all in the same location?
Yes, they were all in the same exact place.
Oh.
As Mr. Hawk says, alright then, well, we will have to discuss this a different time. I will send to you the full report, Cole, and you, Adam, you're off the case. Just keep it low down, and I'll call you when things go down, alright? Get back to somewhere that's not the school.
Alright. I'll probably still head home then. Chill out. Hopefully, go car shopping. Yeah, but so I also don't know if this Yakuza group is going to plan their own attack. Their time frame was within the month. So we may be running into either Yakuza resistance or Yakuza help. So
Great. More complications to deal with. Cole says.
I mean, they seem pretty chill with me. So as long as we don't try and arrest them, not really sure they're going to be a problem. And, last I heard...
Yeah, it's just another headache to deal with.
You're not wrong.
Last thing I need is some Yakuza goons taking pot shots at me for fun.
Well, like I said, just don't be fucking, gunning at them either. I'm pretty sure they know who their targets are supposed to be. And especially, more likely than not, whenever you guys go for the actual, next raid on these assholes, I'm going to be with you. And they clearly understand who the fuck I am, so our chances of conflict with them should be pretty minuscule. But I'm also slightly concerned with how the legal proceedings will happen once we do end up dealing with them. Because I don't know if the Yakuza are just going to try to take them, in which case that's kind of a problem for all of us, because we can't exactly just have a criminal organization take a bunch of other criminals. Though there is also the offhand that we know what they're doing with them because they're going to an execution. So it's kind of more of, what is our moral obligation to a bunch of criminals who have killed people and are using people through extortion, and a criminal organization that we don't really know too much about? Do we interfere with them taking them after we take them down? Do we kill them before they take them, and they're just like, oh, okay, them's the breaks, and they leave?
We'll have to. We'll have to figure.
We need to figure out how deep this freaking rabbit hole goes first. Who knows if this is even the end of it?
Oh, I guarantee you not. You don't have international fucking problems if you're this, shitty fucking car club kind of villain group.
Well, Mr. Hawk says...
For all we know, they could be working for freaking All for All.
Oh,
who knows?
Yes, this all goes back to that damn redhead. All the way back to All for All. All roads lead to All for All.
Look, would you be surprised at this plan, Mr. Hawk?
I would be, because this ain't his thing. This ain't his thing.
Well, probably right.
Now then. Off the lot of you. Don't speak about this. We will deal with this when we raid whatever the hell that bunker is.
Yep.
He slinks off as Cole. Futo takes a deep breath and says, after we get back from Japan, of course. When are we...
Where are you guys going to in Japan?
Well, I'm pretty sure the trigger is going to happen tomorrow whenever Cole gets a certain feeling in the back of his mind.
We're going to a whole bunch of places, mostly the Imperial Palace, a couple places in Tokyo, and then I'm dragging him all the way down south. I'm also going to show him the now re-beautifulized ice caverns near Mount Fuji.
Adam pulls out, looks at his watch, he's like, fuck it, I got time. I want to go.
Nice. We're taking the bus.
Cool.
As I'll end the
Japan
session.
trip.
I'll end the session there because I know that you have to go to bed soon, Adam.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you all so much for coming. Say bye, you two. If you're wondering where the other player is,
Bye.
he's off DMing himself.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.